Let's see the jazz hands, guys. Okay, there we go, jazz hands. Walter's doing a 200th jazz hand from Walter. Bicentennial celebration. We also have Sarge from C4 Defense in the house. He's doing some kind of, I don't understand what that means. That's a signal. It's some kind of signal. All right, we are live. This is episode 200. I hope you got your really old 200th episode. You know, which like you can get the ones that are studded. What is that called? Bedazzled.
Got to talk to American Gun Chick about that.
Yeah, some bedazzled panties would be appropriate. Tonight. This is episode 200 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. We're going to talk about that. Also, our special guest is Sarge from C4 Defense. As I said, Walter's here. Babyface, I forgot to send Babyface a link. So hopefully Lola is sending him a link. And we'll see Babyface. Maybe we'll see some other people jump on. We don't have shit planned.
Oh, that's good.
Just so you guys. Oh, do we have something planned, Lola? Oh, because I literally just sent out the Friday email like 5 minutes ago. So anyone who's on the email list, you should be getting emails soon. If you're not on the email list, go to hankstrange.tv. Get up on that email list. The big thing I put out there is Sam Andrews Custom Leather has ready to go holsters. Not on the email list. Go to hankstrange.tv.
Sorry again.
Yeah. Damn it, Rod Mills.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. This ain't Rod Mills.
Well, because you got the blame last time when it was Rod Mills.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
it's payback. It's payback.
Okay.
So Sam Andrews Custom Leather has ready to go holsters. That's pretty cool. And he has a Squarespace. What is it? Squarespace account. And so that's the link that I put out there. I haven't put it in the description of this video yet because honestly, there's a lot of stuff going on. But if you search, I guess you could probably search Squarespace and find Andrews Custom Leather. And if you're looking for a holster, you don't want to wait. Literally go there, buy it. Sam Andrew will ship it to you. So that's one of the things that's going on here. Babyface is joining us. I'm going to go shout out everyone here in the chat here in a second. But we do have Sarge from C4 Defense. There is a link in the description for you to find Sarge's channel. Sarge, tell us who you are, sir, what you do to the extent that you could tell us, and where you're located.
Hey, I appreciate the invite tonight. I appreciate being on here. I am from North Carolina. Well, I live in North Carolina, originally from Florida.
There's someone here from North Carolina as well, or repping. I thought Babyface was repping for Florida, but
hell no, I love North Carolina. What part of North Carolina, if you can say?
The western end of the state.
I have some property in Franklin.
I know where that's at. I'm in the Asheville area. But yeah, we saw this strange thing today. We saw the sun for the first time in 2 weeks, so fantastic. It's rained like unbelievably. I am full-time law enforcement. Obviously, that's why they call me Sarge. I teach concealed carry and I make YouTube videos, and they're slowly but surely getting just a little bit better. And we just started live streaming, so that's awesome. Always fun.
Very cool. And for anyone that wants to support your channel, there is a link in the description. Get out there and do it. Because if you just search C4 Defense, there like some kind of, what is that thing? Like there's a Turkish channel that comes up when I search it. But I put a link in the description, and we could probably do that again. Or you could put a link here in the chat, Sarge, and I'll share it with everyone who's.
Yeah, I'll throw it in there. But
in the chat
if you search C4 Defense 1, I'll come up in the link, and if not, it's like you said, a Turkish defense company that they spell it differently.
Yeah, exactly. So all right, so how did you you're in law enforcement, how did you lose your mind and you decided to do a YouTube channel, basically?
Well, my friend, the other half of C4 Defense, Cheyenne, he has a gun shop. We started teaching concealed carry together. And I do it because I like it. I mean, I really don't make much money with the concealed carry, but it's okay. I like doing it. I like putting good, safe people out there because I see the difference between the people that can defend themselves and the people that can't. So I am 100% behind concealed carry. And so we started the YouTube channel, and I kind of do most of that. just to support the concealed carry. We made some funny little videos, but then I started doing some training videos and showing people what the North Carolina, the requirements were for the actual shooting part. And next thing you know, I started liking it, started venturing out, and we're starting to do. I've done gun reviews, and I'm doing some more training videos. I just finally upgraded my audio, so I've developed a pretty fun hobby actually with this YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I think as long as you enjoy it and it's something fun for you to do, I would just keep doing it and not, all the other things that people do it for or whatever will either come in time or it won't come. I don't know. It's real difficult and really crazy out there, but you have to have, like, the fire has to be passion and desire, behind it to stay in there and keep doing it, right?
Oh yeah, this is a hobby. I've spent so much money on my camera equipment and audio that it's just for the fun of it, and I'm having a good time, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I think it's cool to have to be able to talk to someone in law enforcement as well when you have questions about this stuff. And I invite anyone that's watching either live now. Walter's showing off shotgun. There you go.
That's unrequested Tyven, actually. So.
Oh, okay. Tyven, is that the 410 version?
Yes, 410.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah. So, if anyone has any questions for you, because you're doing it, Babyface also does a concealed weapons class.
I thought you meant YouTube. I was like, I don't really do YouTube.
Yeah, it's less than a hobby to Babyface. It's a when Hank Strange harasses me to no end.
I actually have something coming up that I want to attempt on video. So,
oh boy.
I've decided I want to do an RMR slide milling on one of my guns.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I'm going to attempt it on video first time.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, that'll be cool to see. All right, so we're going to get into that. We're going to talk more with Sarge from C4 Defense. We're going to talk with Babyface. We'll talk with Walter. We'll answer questions. We'll talk to you guys about stuff. We've got lots of things to talk about. Now, let me do as I've been doing here. I looked this up, guys, by the way. I looked this up. We started this channel, I'm going to say 255-ish days ago. So not even a full year ago. And in that year, we've done 200 episodes.
Pretty awesome.
2 hours. Well, not all of them, but 2 hours, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, one was 3 hours. Which one was 3 hours? Oh, VSO. Yeah, there's a couple of 3 hours. There's some that were less. The first episode was Vada. If anyone wants to go back to that.
That was the first episode.
No.
Yeah. Oh, really? What are you saying, Sarge?
Are we talking about the same guy?
Yes. Yes, that was episode 1. If you're new to this and you have not seen that, you should go back and look at that.
It's the most shameful episode Hank has ever put out.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah. So we had that. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's happened. We've been pulled off the air while we're live.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, we've talked about a whole bunch of different subjects. You guys can let us know which one's your favorite and all that kind of stuff. But one of the things that we usually do when we can do it, we go through and we shout out the audience. So, everyone that's hanging out with us in the chat, and I'm going to go through that right now and do that real quick. I see Tank is in here. Shout out to Tank, Joe Carpenter, Richard Harper. Okay, Tank says it's the 200th episode. And by the way, guys, come on. We got to do at least 200 thumbs ups. So help us out. Give us a thumbs up just for the yes. We all need to go. Everyone here on the panel, by the way, don't forget, guys, our thumbs ups count too. So
shameless self-promotion.
Yeah, just a little secret. We can go thumbs up it too. I don't think I've done it yet. I'm going to go thumbs up here in a second. The Tyven Show is also in here. Shout out to the Tyven Show. He's probably going to be coming on a little bit later.
Ooh.
Let's see. So we got Tyven Show. We got Richard Harper as well in here. Richard Harper. Tyven Show says he's third. Richard says he's third. You're all number one to me. What can I say?
1 in a million.
Joe Carpenter says #ByStrangeTennial. That's really good. We should change the title to that.
Yeah, do it.
That's fantastic.
We got to change. Hold on a second.
A Strange-tastic Centennial.
Yeah, I gotta change this to I gotta change the title while so okay, I'm gonna do that. All right, Richard Harper says celebrate, dance to the music.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see who else is in here. Midnight Range TM says tell C4 defense to get that stash all waxed up for the big show. Let me see. Is it appropriately waxed, Sarge?
Yeah, it's all freshly trimmed just for this.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. We appreciate it.
As I call them, those are Tom Selleck's. So
oh, that's what you call it, the Tom Selleck. Okay. What happens if you have a Tom Selleck where you're Brazilian supposed to be? What's that called?
I don't want to know.
Okay. My brain just wonders
Dear.
about some of these things.
Get back on track here. Keep going.
Okay. The Archangel is in here as well. Shout out to the Archangel. Let's see who else we got. I edit my sub MOA AK says what's good, as well as Michael Bender. Michael Bender says hello to all my fellow Strangerholics. Number 200 tonight. Congrats, Hank and Lola. Thank you. Also, congrats to Babyface and Walter, of course. Walter, you know, Babyface in all these 200 episodes. How many has Babyface done?
A lot. Can you hear me? Can't hear me.
Why do you sound like a baby?
Is it doing it?
Yeah. Did you change your voice? You put some kind of voice thing on your voice?
Did you do some helium or something, or what?
I've done way too many episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, Babyface done a lot of episodes, obviously. Walter's done a lot of episodes as well. So let's see who else is in here. Clint Sanders says hashtag 200, going to be a good show tonight. Strange Media moderator Gerald Loafers says hello to the Strangerholics verse. Congratulations on a 200th episode for and for your boy now going into adulting. Laugh out loud. So my son graduated. My younger son, Falcon Strange, graduated high school yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's why there was no episode last night. I think we got home like around midnight. I think we got out of that thing like around 9:30.
Wow.
Yeah, it went on.
And on and on.
Yeah. But it was cool. He performed like twice, right? He got up there with the choir, did some performing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a good time. Yeah, he had a good time. We got home around midnight because I think we went to eat something. We got home around midnight. No electricity.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm telling you about that gen set, man. You got to get that gen set.
Yes. And we're going to talk about that tonight because guess what? For Florida guys, I don't know, Sarge, I don't know how much you guys get like hurricanes. Yeah. You know,
tropical depressions up here.
Yeah. Soaking everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's June 1st, so that's the start of the hurricane season. We're going to talk. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're going to talk a little bit about that. There's actually like a tax amnesty on emergency supplies here in Florida for all the people
listening. Does that include night vision? Because I want some.
Well, you got to see what's on the list.
Yeah, I don't know if night vision.
How about suppressors? Are they on the
list? Guns should be on the list, right? For
ammo,
emergency preparedness.
At least ammo.
Yeah, but generators.
I actually don't have one. I should go get one.
Yes, this would be a good time to get generators when there's
what is it? Tax amnesty?
Yeah, there's no taxes on that kind of stuff. I think Lola sent me a link. I don't know where it is. We got to get it somehow into the description. So we're going to talk about that because, I think we got our electricity back on this morning at some point, but
Jesus.
This is Florida.
You slept in heat last night?
Well, luckily, I think that it went off probably about an hour or so before we got home. So the house was still cool.
Good.
Yeah. And it's been kind of rainy here, so it's not as hot as it could be, but
yeah,
we survived it, but there's more of that to come. I guarantee you.
Yep.
More of that to come. Let's see who else is in here. C4 Defense is in here. If you guys want to talk to him, ask him questions, he's in the chat. Let's see. Matt Morse as well. He says, good evening, gun tubers. Boss Hog says hello. And let's see who else. Who else is in here? I'm trying to William Hoffman, Patrick Pew Pew. Patrick Pew Pew.
I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He says happy Friday, everyone. From Patrick Pew Pew. Armament and Axes is in here as well. And let's see, Bricks is in. The Anku says, what's up, everyone? Uncle 05 Sam says, happy 200 great episodes. Hank and crew, smash the thumbs ups, people. Please do give us a thumbs up right now. I don't know what our count is, where we're at. CB says, yo, Caviar Hound is in. He's hitting the thumbs ups. And Greg 98K, Mike Bryant giving us a bunch of thumbs ups. And 200. Whose dog is that? Is that Buckshot?
It's not my dog.
That's mine.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just curious.
No, Buck's currently biting his butt.
Oh,
Well,
He's
thanks for
laying
that.
on the beanbag, scratching his own butt, wagging at me.
yeah. Okay, thanks. Don't show us that.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Was that good for you?
Real Cool Joe is in here. Shout out to Real Cool Joe. He says happy 200th, Hank and Lola. Real Cool Joe is an awesome dude. He's been a long-time supporter of the channel. My friend Sean Effrey, really cool dude. Guess what? He sent us $200
Oh, wow.
to celebrate the 200th show. So,
Cow.
damn it.
Dibs.
Patrick, Babyface already called dibs. What can I say?
I'll take sloppy seconds.
Oh boy. Okay. But thank you to him for that. Yeah, it will go to good uses, and you'll see that in some point in the future. Joe Carpenter, I think I shouted out Joe Carpenter. Gregory Bradley, Mike Bryant says Bicent video.
Every penny that we raise is going towards the real doll for who was it? Was it Gabe was getting it? Somebody was getting one of those, right?
Someone's supposed to get a real doll?
We talked about this like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yes, I remember talking about the real doll. I don't remember we were actually getting. Well, we were getting the real doll for you.
Wait, it was for me? I don't want it. No, it's gotta go to somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
You're the one whose fiance is going out of town for her schooling and everything. We thought would help you out. Sarge is like, what the hell?
Yeah, you had no idea what you got yourself into.
Yeah, or is Sarge frozen? I don't know. Is he? Is his screen frozen there? Is he here?
Oh no, I think he is frozen.
Oh, I think he's frozen. Okay, Sarge, if you can hear us, you gotta sign back in.
Yeah, disconnect to reconnect.
Yeah, he had a pretty.
He's moving again. He's moving again.
Oh, okay.
There it
is. All right, cool. Just making sure you're still there, Sarge.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure you're still there. I mean, the mustache, the stash is stoic, so we don't know. It's hard to tell. That police face. This is just a little quick aside, Sarge. I don't know what you do in your everyday thing, but do people try to joke their way out of it all the time?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I knew what I was getting into when I grew this mustache. It's like it's a perfect stereotype. So I'm used to it.
Does it help? Like if I'm about to get my ass arrested or get a ticket, does it help to make jokes about your stash?
No problem.
Opposite.
I guess it all depends on the situation.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
You know what they call a cop without a mustache?
Oh boy, what?
Oh.
A rookie.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Yeah.
No, I won't say anything bad on the internet. I won't do it.
Right. Okay. Sure. All right. So, Coffee, Guns, and Ammo Astronomy says, "What's up from Covina, California?" Wow, that's nice. We got people on the West Coast, yo.
Richard Rasnick, welcome to Pornhub. This ain't Pornhub. Trust me.
Yeah.
This
Pornhub.
ain't.
Yeah. I hope, Sarge. I hope you didn't get a Pornhub account.
No.
Yeah, okay. Screaming Skull Saloon is in here as well. Tacos and French fries says, Hank, good evening, sir. Hamburger Helper.
Tacos and French fries. That sounds like a bad combination.
Yeah. Peyton Taylor says, hey, Hank, what's up, strange folk? Richard Rasnick, of course, is in here. As Walter just said, Rocky J. Moobutt says, waka, waka, waka. Moobutt. Andrew Thomas, Clover Tack says, what up, 200 chat? We got Clover Tack in here. Shout out to him. Let's see who else. Alexis McElbany says, howdy y'all. Hope all is well. Magnum Boys. We got Opt Out of Gun Control says happy 200th. And let's see. I'm trying to see. Mr. FNH. Let's see. Who am I missing? Peter Machuco. And Watchdog is in here. The chat is going real fast. I should start at the end and go up a little bit. Let's see. Black Sword Shinobi. 904 Outdoors says is here. Shout out to Steve. Laramie Stevenson as well. And let's see. Watchdog, as I said. I see Watchdog. Hey You Hi is also here. Kentucky Firearms Network is here. Beverly Delk is here as well. Says, congratulations on your son graduating. Thank you very much. And Beverly was sending me some something to this. I was communicating with her. Or wait, Beverly, was that a dude or I can't? I don't. I get confused all the time with this. I'm never right. I'm never right. I don't know if it's a dude, not a dude.
Chicks with guys' names, guys with chick names. What do you?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's why I just try to keep it like
gender neutral.
I try to keep it ambidextrous.
Is that what it
is? No. Larry Fulton is here as well. The Pants. Justin E. Troy Warren, Highway Run 77. MW Tacticals here as well. Shout out to MW Tactical. Christopher Williams. Truett 49. Jason McDonald says congrats to Hank, Lola, and the gang. Andrew Rockwell, Nico Sauer, Gorillas and Guns. MP762A4 Life P. Oh my God.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, says, should I buy a handgun or more ammo? Yes.
Both.
Yes, music lovers.
Yes, both.
Music lovers. Exactly. Music lover, imposter, Henry 42. Shout out to all those people. If I missed anyone, just let me know and we'll shout you out later. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that we do it that way? Otherwise, we'll be scrolling through here. I hope everyone's hitting the thumbs ups. I'm going to go and do that right now. So, Sarge, since you're the guest of honor, you want to start us off with tell us some more about your channel. What can we expect when we check into your YouTube channel?
Like I said, I just upgraded my sound. I figured out I bought the Rode Video Link because I didn't want to have to keep mixing in everything, and I finally worked on it, and I got my sound pretty good because I'm just like a lot of people when they're shooting, it kind of overpowers the camera. So I bought a little mixer and I got that toned down. But we're going to start doing some more stuff. I've got a buddy that's we're going to actually do a little bit of shooting tomorrow night. We're going to film a new video. He's got a channel quite a bit larger than mine, so we're gonna do some stuff tomorrow evening, and then like I said, you'll see that tomorrow night after I get that done. But I'm gonna start doing some more gun reviews and stuff like that. And I'm just trying to improve my game. I don't know if you guys have seen my 100-yard video where I'm shooting my Glock 41 100 yards and hitting a 2/3 size IDPA target.
Wow, no,
I'm dropping it in there. Well, I've got it with a red dot. When Babyface was talking about putting a red dot on a pistol, it is a lot of fun, and I'm getting ready to build a twin to that. I'm going to build a Glock 34 with a red dot, so I'm going to test a different one this time.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I have not had a chance. I just went and subscribed to your channel. You were brought to us by is it Chris Brogan, Chris B? Yeah, so Chris B, brought you to our attention. Shout out to him. Thank you very much for that, Chris. As well as there's a whole bunch of other folks that help us out to do this. People are always saying, hey, you got to get this guy on. You got to talk to him. You got to, look into his stuff and all that. So, I mean, full disclosure, I have not got a chance to dig into it. I encourage everyone to do it. Go to the channel right now, C4, right? C4 Defense.
Yes.
I'm looking at the YouTube channel as you speak. I am subscribed. Everyone go there. Hit the subscribe button. Let's see those subscribers get up there. I know it's not the biggest thing, but I want to make sure that we help you out. So you guys go over there, hit the subscribe button. Let us know when you've done that so that we can shout you out again.
Oh yeah, that'd be wonderful. That 100-yard video is getting ready to crest 10,000 views, which is good for me. Sweet. So it'll probably crest 10,000 views during this episode. So that would be fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. Look, wait, should we go look at this video?
Yeah.
And it's called what is it called? What is the title?
It should be the featured one. It's Vortex Venom at 100 yards.
Okay, right. Okay, let's open that video up and look at it. Oh, it's 9,970 something. Oh yeah, I think we can get that video. Open the video in another window and look at it. I'm looking at it right now. Is your target this white thing? Wait, whoa.
I've since improved the range. That
Yeah.
was filmed in November. I've since improved it, but yeah, that's a 2/3 size IDPA target. It's not the full size. That's 2/3.
You're at
we're
10,000 views right now. I
was able to peg it twice in a row with that pistol standing up without bracing off anything. It's pretty challenging. It's fun though.
Yeah. By the way, I like your cinematography on your channel, and I'm pretty sure I have seen your channel before because you with a full blown beard looks very familiar to me.
Yeah, that was No Shave November, and
Right.
we actually got it to run it into December. It was a pay to play. You donate a fair amount of money to charity to get to grow the beard for the month, and I tried to pay for the whole year, but my boss wouldn't go for it. We had to clean up in January.
Oh, okay. This is a cool video, and by the way, you're over 10,000 views.
Awesome. That's a milestone for me. That's the first.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Everyone that's going there and looking at the video, smash the thumbs ups, okay? And like it, share it, all that kind of good stuff. Do you guys, either one of you guys, Walter, Babyface, feel free to jump in here so I can get some other stuff done in the background. Do you guys have some questions for Sarge?
Oh, really, Hank? You're kind of putting us on the spot, man.
Yes.
I was going to say, I'll answer
how,
any question that you have as long as it's not specific. But I love to talk about concealed carry and how law enforcement views concealed carry and whatnot. I'm all about that conversation.
on your 100-yard shot, how long did it take to figure out what to do or where to aim or where to?
Well, the problem is well, one of the benefits to that red dot is you can actually see what you're aiming at instead of iron sights. Because iron sights, you're kind of shooting behind and shooting 100 yards it's kind of ridiculous with a pistol. We were just doing it to prove a point that you can do it with the correct equipment. I mean, a little bit of skill, a steady hand, but it's really more the equipment that makes that doable at least a couple times in a row. You can do it open sights, but it's just tougher because you're kind of shooting behind the front sight post and it covers it up. But with that red dot, the problem is you can't really see where you're missing. So you just kind of experiment. And with me, I was aiming if I was looking at the target, I was aiming at the top and just over to the right and further into the video about, I don't know, maybe it's about 4 minutes in because we start up close and then we work our way back and we get the rangefinder and verify that it's 100 yards in the rangefinder and then shoot from there. They almost hit side by side if you watch the close-up view, but it takes a little bit to figure that holdover because it's just, it's silly to shoot that far, but it's fun.
Right.
That's what you challenge yourself.
Yeah.
And that's dropping a big old heavy 45 in there, and that's just, I think it was federal brass, 230 grain, just stuff I bought off the shelf. No special loads. Grills and Guns has asked me. I'm west of Asheville. I'm in the western part of North Carolina.
Yeah, and some people want you to say what your YouTube channel is again. I did put a link in the chat, but please tell people how to find the channel one more again.
Yeah, if you'll just search C4 Defense, C4 and then the word defense, DEFENSE, it will come up, or you can type in the address is youtube.com/C4Defense1. I had to update it, so I had to put a 1 at the end of it if you want to do the actual address, but it should come up. So.
Okay. Very cool. Okay, here's okay. There's some crazy questions in here. Let me see if I could scroll back through this.
What is the normal speed velocity of an unladen swell?
Yeah, who asked that question? Just ask that question again, Walter. And
J-Rock, C4 Defense. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? It's like, okay.
I think someone below answered 109 miles an hour, but I thought it was 110, but it's okay.
It's debatable.
Gonna have to ask. Yeah. I'm not gonna say Stormy Daniels. Anyways.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. By the way, we have 110 thumbs ups, so I think we could do 200 and we could do it soon. We could do 200 thumbs ups in the next half hour, people. I know it could be done. Let's get the thumbs ups going here. Let's make it happen. Let's see. So Lola wanted, first of all, before I do all of that, Lola wanted me to do some shout outs real quick to everyone. She wants me to thank the moderators. Yeah. So if you guys know, if you watch this, you know my moderators are pretty,
they're like pit bulls.
Yeah, they're pit bulls, man. I gave them free reign. They don't listen to me.
Like rabid pit bulls. So.
Yeah. They go out, they ban each other.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But listen, they're good dudes. They're coming in here and they're basically working for nothing.
Yeah.
Helping us out around here. So we appreciate them. We would not have been able to do all of this without them. Lola wants me to shout them out. So Chris Armament, Chris from Armament and Axes, excuse me, Lawrence the Archangel, Zach from Kentucky Firearms Network, Scott from Gorillas and Guns, and of course the biggest troublemaker.
Oh, let me guess who's coming next.
He who drives everyone crazy, including himself. The man, the legend, the Tyven Show.
He runs a tight ship on his show when he does his gaming stuff. So that's what he expects here. So
yeah, exactly. So listen, would not be able to do it without all those guys. So thanks a lot, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, and they also keep it interesting. They've annoyed a lot of people. They've annoyed everyone from Yankee Marshall to who knows, all the way down. So, all right, there you go. Let's see, what else are we getting into? So Clover Tax says the mods work for nothing and they are still not worth what they are paid. Okay,
Exactly.
Clover, we are about to never hear from Clover Tax ever again. Tyven Show, that was a joke, man. It's totally just jokes. So, okay, there you go. You know what? I think we should jump into the whole June 1st is here, the emergency preparedness thing real quick. Now, obviously, Sarge, I know you're not in Florida, but I know you must do some things. You're in law enforcement. What do you suggest people do?
As far as I froze up for just a second, as far as like getting ready for hurricane season?
Yeah.
Oh, lots of water, lots of food, and a generator. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have water. That's what a lot of people don't realize is the water goes really quick if you're not ready for it. Buy it now while it's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Fill up the bathtub, before anything goes out, so at least you can flush the toilets and whatnot. Do something like that. Save some.
Yeah. Or like one of the things that we do to save water is if you have big jugs of stuff you buy like juice or whatever that come not flimsy bottles but decent bottles. Yeah, rinse them out, save those, fill them up with water. Yes. Worst case scenario, you can use that for flushing.
If another thing you can do is fill them up with water, freeze them in the freezer, and it will keep your freezer cooler longer.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good idea from Babyface. Absolutely true. Lola does that one all the time.
And you can always break a couple chunks up and have a nice adult beverage when things get
absolutely.
When things get challenging. Yes.
Yeah. And when it thaws out, you still got cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem that I mean, you guys, everything goes bad if the power's off for a little while. We have a little bit more time up here, but yeah, that would be a real problem.
Genset, and if you live in a wooded area, you need a chainsaw. Sorry. Genset and a chainsaw,
Yeah.
Jerry cans, couple jerry cans of fuel.
Yeah, jerry cans. Yeah, more jerry cans. All you can get. Yeah. I collect jerry cans. That's fine.
Right. No, it is a good idea. We saw that the last thing here. I don't know how far up that went, but I know it went all the way from the Keys. Probably it was into Georgia or above Georgia that there were lots of lines for, for gasoline and stuff like that. From the last thing, there was no gasoline. No one in Florida was expecting that.
I had to work from home for almost a week because I wasn't going to fight, the line to get gas.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and were you empty?
I wasn't empty. I just didn't want to use all of it. I had like 3/4 of the tank after the hurricane, and I didn't want to use it in case we needed it for some reason. So I told my office that I'm just going to work from home until I think it was Friday, the end of the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I think that's a big thing. People should look. You're going to need. I think the generator, if you could do it, and there's different sizes of generators, right, and different price levels with generators. But any kind of generator is going to help you. It could help you recharge phones and things like that. You can use a generator to help you run your well if you have a well. You can still get water, but if you don't have electricity, good luck with that.
Yeah.
You know, so you need to have electricity for the well. That's what always happens with us, because we have not done the generator thing. I keep saying every year, yeah, I'm going to do the generator when we've got that tax amnesty. And then something comes along and I don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, so if you can do it before something comes along, I say get in there, do that. And you're going to need gasoline for it.
Yep.
Or diesel or propane or whatever your thing runs on. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. And if you guys check the description, I just put into the description of this video, you can scroll down and Lola has a link there for floridadisaster.org. And
yeah, it looks like, so the tax-free stuff is for $10 or less, you can get reusable ice, all tax-free, like the ice packs. $20 or less, you can do any self-powered light source, flashlights, lanterns, and candles. They're tax-free. 25 or less, any gas or diesel fuel containers, including LP gas. Well, 30 or less, you get all your batteries. So as long as it's under $30, you can get all your batteries.
What just happened?
Oh,
I don't know what's going on with Walter.
Yeah, can you hear us, Walter?
No, he can't.
Yes, I can. I hear Sarge's private range though.
Oh. $50 or less, you can get bungee cords, ground anchors, ratchet straps, tarps, tie downs, visqueen, and radios. And then $750 or less, you can spend on a portable generator and get it tax free.
Yeah, Walter's having some kind of problem.
So I had a window open and
it started playing music.
All of a sudden, it came back. It came alive without me.
That was Sarge on the range.
Yeah.
I thought that music sounded familiar.
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
And for people out there to remember, some things to remember, year-round, first aid kits, canned food, bottled water, baby formula, prescription meds, things like that are always tax-free. So if you need to go fill up on those sorts of things, they're tax-free. Go get them.
Yeah. So there is a list. I put that. There's links and everything for that you guys could go to. If you're in Florida, if you're not, this stuff can still. You know what happens in hurricanes now? They're very unpredictable and they affect people other than Floridians. You know, and then no one else is ready for that. I mean, remember when there was a hurricane a couple of years ago, went all the way up to New York and blacked out New York City for like a week?
Yeah. And they had because they're not really equipped to handle anything like that.
No. And then also
it hit Long Island and wiped them out.
Yeah. They're just they're not prepared for that at all.
And it happens in a lot of cities where there's not proper drainage, especially if they're older and all that kind of stuff. You know, you get hit with these kind of things. It happened in Maryland, I think, last week during the rain.
Flash flood?
Yeah.
That was bad.
A lot of places here in Florida, you know, the water just sinks into the ground, goes into those natural aquifers or whatever the hell we call those things. Yeah. But that doesn't happen everywhere. And even in some old places in Florida, you get lots of flooding. Or if you're close to sea level and all that kind of
rivers, near the rivers and stuff,
Yeah.
Well, your water table is so high in Florida, you can't dig a hole down there.
Not hard.
It fills up with water.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, some places, yes.
Yeah. See, I live in the mountains, so everything just runs downhill from here. But it can still. We've had flooding before. That's awful, but it's rare. But when it does happen, it's bad.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know, any other like emergency stuff you guys want to
emergency stuff.
Yeah, just you know, with on the second of the generator, you don't need a ginormous one to get by. You know, if you can get by with a small one just to keep your refrigerator cold and a couple light bulbs on.
Do you have any numbers you can throw out according like what's small for you? Because I'm actually looking right now to see what I can get.
Well, I mean, like I said, it all depends on how much you want to keep on, how comfortable you want to be.
Yeah.
If you want to run your whole house, 20 kW. Yeah,
exactly.
But you know,
and what are we looking at that price? I mean,
actually, those
5,000.
Yeah, you can get the units that sit all year long, and they're connected to propane or connected to natural gas or whatever, depending on what you have. And they're not that bad, really, when you think about it, because, as you know, Hank, your power can go out in summertime during a thunderstorm. You don't have to have a hurricane to have the power go out. And if you think about it, one time your fridge goes out and all your food rots.
That could be the cost of the generator right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can't clean yourself because there's no pump water.
Yeah.
We have in our neighborhood, we have natural gas, and if Marley and I end up staying here for an extended period of time, more than just a couple years, I would like to get one of those Generacs and get natural gas just hooked right up to it.
And by the way, I used to work for the gas company. They do not turn the gas off no matter what.
No, because it'll backfill the lines, right?
Right. They don't want to backfill the lines with mud and water, so they'll rather have it blow than turn it off. So
yeah, bear that in mind. Also, Babyface, just in case you and Marley are ever planning on moving, I call dibs on your house. Basically. So just so you know, it's official now. Episode 200. I call dibs on your whole house.
When we decide to sell, I'll let you know.
Sell?
You're not getting this house for free.
I should be in the will. I should be like the first thing on the insurance. Me and then Marley.
So it looks like a lot of people are saying around 5,000 watts is a good.
That's a decent, and that's not huge either for 5,000. So and they're not that expensive, really. I mean, okay, yes, but you can get a even if you get a Harbor Freight 1.5, it'll work. It'll keep it going. I mean, it'll and learn how to use it before
the day of.
Yes.
And the power goes out, and you've never ever in your whole life started a small engine.
Put it in the garage. Open the thing. Open the bay door. Don't put it inside.
Put it in your backyard.
Yeah, put it outside.
It can run in the rain. Trust me, it won't stop running in the rain. So, don't put it in your house.
Because you always hear those stories of people like suffocating to death because they run a generator in the house.
Oh yeah. It's either that or
you hear it.
It's either during the hurricane season or when it's really cold out.
Yeah.
Or they'll run a grill inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That'll take you out.
I think people do that because they're worried about someone stealing the generator or this thing or that thing.
Ain't nobody stealing my generator. I can tell you that.
Yeah. There's things you can do about the generator if you don't want it to be stolen, but whatever. Your family, your life is more important than the generator.
Yeah, a little bit.
So don't do craziness, and you don't need to run the generator the whole time, even if
another thing. You don't. Your kids don't need to watch videos 24 hours a day. Let
them talk to you for a change. Here's a really cool thing to have for disasters: board games.
Board games are perfect.
Board games at candlelight.
Make them clean the yard.
Yeah. I make my kids play Monopoly. I make them play Monopoly.
The worst board game ever made.
Okay,
Monopoly?
wait. Let me mute Babyface.
Worst. Oh God.
That's awesome. That's an awesome game, man.
Do you want to hate your friends? Because that's what Monopoly was.
There's been many a friendship lost during Monopoly.
Listen, as long as you follow the rules of Monopoly, you're fine. Okay, read the rules. Follow
It still
the rules.
doesn't turn out well.
The rules are to win.
Yes, exactly.
Oh God, Hank is one of those brutal Monopoly players that just nobody wants to
win
play
at all
with
costs.
That's business.
I try to win at all costs.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. I don't care if it's like Lola gets so mad at me.
Exactly.
It's the kids. I'm like, hell no, they have to learn.
Oh God.
No, being nice.
I'm sorry. Monopoly is so awesome. Okay, so what video game? Okay, what board games, not video games. What board games do you guys think? I like chess. I'm really good at chess, but my kids hate to play me. So
chess, checkers, and like you said, Monopoly and things like that.
Yeah, you said that begrudgingly.
We have plenty of board games.
Like I said, it gets a little crazy in here when you have a good game of Monopoly going.
Ugh.
Yes,
especially when you own all the property and everybody's got to pay you rent.
I love it. Oh, you have to pay me rent.
What do you mean?
The rent must be paid.
Oh yeah, I'm usually a slumlord. I go for the first row.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should actually. We should play a game of Monopoly sometime. See how that goes. That'll be fun. Also, one of the things I was thinking, Walter, or I don't know which one of you guys are into this, but you know what would be a cool video for us to do? buy an old generator. I know Walter can do this. Get an old generator and show people how to fix it up. Just like for the folks out there who, who can't afford like to get a brand new generator. Because I know you do that all the time, right, Walter?
Yeah, I can do that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
I'll send one to Walter right now and see if this is worth buying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're looking up old ones?
Look on Craigslist. There's one for $100.
This is Babyface.
Well, what happens?
Babyface's solution to everything is Craigslist.
Well,
I can make it work.
Yeah. Go ahead, Walter.
What happens a lot of times, people get, holy cow, that's some strong horseradish. People get a generator or a gasoline engine, and they put gas in it, and then they let it sit, and the gas goes bad, and then it won't
Dumps it up.
So that's not that hard to fix.
So how do you fix that? What's the solution?
Well, basically,
Clean it.
take the carburetor apart, and clean it up, put it back together, and 9 times out of 10, it'll start right back up.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty straightforward.
Okay. So
if you've done it before.
easy to. Okay, that's what I was going to say. Okay.
I mean, yes, you can mess up and
Learn to do it when. Better yet, print out the exploded sheet for all the stuff, because you're not going to have the internet when it's not working. So do a printout of what the carburetor looks like with an exploded view.
Yeah, we should get more into survival stuff, and we should do that. That would be a good video, Walter. That we should do. Me, you, Babyface, Sarge. You're welcome to it if you want to. I don't know how mechanically inclined you are.
Quite, actually.
Quite. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I mean, I have a gen set that we bought the year after Charlie, which was in 2004. So we bought this thing in 2005. I started up and ran it one time, and it didn't get used until last year. I mean, it sat in my shed. Every once in a while, I'll pull it out. I did start it every couple years and then drain the gas out. But when I went to use it, it started right up.
Nice.
Ran fine. It's a little noisy after 3 or 4 days of running, but it had a real muffler. It could use a better one. That's another thing. Upgrading the muffler on your
see, yeah, we got to do this. This video's happening now.
Okay.
We should buy this one on Craigslist. It's $100.
$100. Okay. You know what? Since our friend Sean Effrey, he helped us out. How about we use that money? We buy the generator. We fix it up.
I'll send it to Lola right now. Let's see what you think.
How about that? Yeah, send it to Lola. Here's the thing. I'm gonna
4,400 watt.
Yeah. We should get that generator going. All right. So, and then here's the thing. I remember I promised to give this away. We were supposed to do it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I do have the email list with the people who signed up and everything. It's 88 people. I'm going to go through that, and we're going to pick that here at some point. We got a whole bunch of other things going on. Don't forget to hit the thumbs ups. Okay. We need the thumbs ups. Everyone give us the thumbs ups. We need those.
So you guys want to see my good fortune today? Made a good purchase a week ago, and it turned out well for me.
That's an old generator.
It looks old.
Not that it wouldn't run, but it looks old.
So I bought from one of the guys at the gun shop a Surefire XC1.
Okay, cool.
And it had problems. It was $100. It's like a $200 light, but paid $100 for it, and it wasn't working quite right. He said he'd been carrying it for, I don't know, a year or 2 years. So I sent it last week. I sent it back to Surefire, and that was $5 to send it through the mail, and I just sent it off to him. Today, a package shows up in the mail, brand new in the box, XC1.
Holy cow.
It's the B model, so it's the new version. The old version was a 200 lumen. This is now a 300 lumen, and it has a push switch, like a momentary on and a stay on. So I did pretty well on this one.
They just replaced it instead of fixing it.
Yeah, instead of fixing it, they put a brand new one in a box and sent it to me. So
that's a pretty good trade up. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is what annoys the living shit, not like the dead shit, the living shit out of me with Babyface P.
Because I find the deals.
He is always doing some crap like this.
So if you have a Surefire and it's not working right, send it back and then put it on your Glock 19.
Yeah. Or send it to Babyface P.
That's why you buy quality.
That's what I was gonna say is I don't know how Streamlight's warranty department is, but Surefire has definitely won me over on this one because that was
so why did the guy that you bought this from not do this?
Well, it was working. When he sold to me, he was like, it was it was working just fine. And he was like, well, I don't really want it any longer. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I'll give you $100 for it. And he had some stuff on layaway at the shop. I was like, I'll pay that off for you. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I took it home and found out it didn't work right. And I was like, hey, man, you know this isn't working right. And he's like, oh, it worked fine up until yesterday. You know. So anyways, I was happy sending it back and getting a brand new one.
Yeah.
Did a good deal.
Very nice.
Just like that.
Yeah.
This is what Babyface should do videos on, because he does this craziness all the time. And it's so annoying. He's gotten free suppressors doing this.
One.
Okay, one free suppressor is a big deal.
I kind of had something similar with a Gerber multi-tool.
You just have to send it back or something?
I sent it back because it had a broken blade, and they fixed that one and sent me a brand new one with it that had the locking blades that locked.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like,
so they sent your broken one, they fixed your broken one and sent you the new one.
sent a new one, yeah.
Oh, you know what's a good...
Yeah.
And that was, what company was that? Gerber?
Gerber, yeah.
Oh, cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't ask for anything special. I just wanted to fix the old one.
No,
Talk
you have
about-
to respect that. You got to respect that from
For
Gerber.
anybody that's into this, talk about a good American company. Zippos will do the same thing. You can find a Zippo, run over by a truck, send it into them, and they will fix it for free.
Oh,
Send it
wow.
right back to you. This is one that wasn't working. I bought on eBay for like $2. It didn't work. It didn't light. They put a brand new brass insert into it, resoldered on a brand new top, and sent it back to me for free with like new flints and new wicks and everything too.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you got Zippos that don't work, send it back to them.
Yeah, nice. That's a good tip.
Zippo running on a fill up. That's my problem.
That's the problem I've always had with them is they don't last long enough because they're not sealed well, so they leak out. I have an old trench lighter that's what I carry every day because I can fill that thing up once a month on Zippo fluid and it'll last the whole month.
What kind is it?
I'll go grab it. I think it's downstairs. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the
'cause
way,
that
that's-
interests me.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to have in a survival situation. I know people are going through lots of things. I saw someone asking, how about medical useful herbs and stuff? I don't know if either one of you guys know anything about that.
Not enough to comment on it. No.
Yeah, I definitely don't know. I know Patriot Nurse would know something about that maybe, or I've got some other friends that know about it. We got to get them on in future episodes or something. Lola, do you know about any useful medical herbs? You're a pharmacist for like a hurricane.
Some weed
Just to be prepared.
The fix all.
Yeah,
Some
Walter's
marijuana,
saying
yeah.
the marijuana. The marijuana.
If you don't feel good, you take some. If you feel good, you take some.
Sarge, feel free to arrest Walter at any time.
If you need to trade for some stuff, you trade for some. You know?
All right, so we get two
Yeah.
good options. The first one that I don't carry any longer is from CountyCom. It's a little tiny capsule style. It unscrews, and you have your it's like a Zippo style, just the same.
Huh.
But the one that I carry pretty much on the regular, it's a Bowers.
Yeah, that's steampunk right there.
Yeah, a Bowers manufactured. It's like a World War II lighter. I don't know why this style never took off because it's awesome. You pull down on it and it uncaps the wick all the way down. There we go. And then you strike it. This one's out of fuel right now because but the wick's down in there and it's windproof. And to put it out, you just pull back up and it caps it and stores the fuel for like a month.
Okay.
I bet it was money. I bet you that's what happened. Zippo spent more money pushing their product and put that
Probably.
one out of business years ago.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
that makes
you know
sense.
what's funny is this company's still around. I don't know if they're making these or not, but this so far has been my best lighter.
Well, it looks like a better design.
It is.
That's
It's
for
way better
sure.
than Zippo.
Yeah, Archangel says, Patrick, that's an old trench lighter.
Yep, it's an old trench lighter, and they work
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah, Psycho 316 says Babyface carries a steampunk lighter. I call dibs on that, Babyface. I call dibs on that one.
I'll let Marley know when I die. You can have it.
Yeah,
It'll go
okay.
straight to you.
That and the house.
And
That
the house. There you go.
No. Yeah. So why the interest in the lighter, Sarge?
Oh, I mean, a man's got to have a lighter.
Yes.
You got to have a pocket knife. You got to have an EDC, and you have to have a lighter because you don't know what you got to do. You may have to burn a rope. You may have to burn a nylon rope and melt the ends. I mean, you may need to start a fire. There's all kinds of uses for a lighter, a good lighter, and an EDC, and a knife.
Do you guys have your pocket dumps on you? What are you
Yeah.
carrying?
Yeah. So, okay, good point here. But let me ask Sarge this. So, Sarge, basically, you're saying like, you know, part of the lighter should be part of the EDC. I don't carry one as part of the EDC. You're saying it should be?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And if I can find one like that will last more than just a couple days. I mean, I carry like a disposable. I don't smoke, but you need to have a lighter either. If not in your pocket, in your door panel, you need to have them around with you. But if I can find one like that'll last quite a while, I will buy one and carry it.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
They are available. I just Googled them on eBay. They're still out there. They're going for like $20, but it's Bowers, Bowers. I think I paid about $20 for this one, but I, mean, I thought it was really cool, and I just wanted
very affordable.
Yeah.
Especially since that you said that was from World War II.
It's probably World War II-ish, and it's solid brass. It's all brass. I mean, things that you don't see these days. I mean, the construction-wise, the bottom is like the whole bottom cap. Let me see if I can get this on camera. The whole bottom cap is like soldered on. You can see like the silver solder.
Yeah, that's why you're not losing it.
Yeah, the construction is just way, way better than anything you could buy today.
Yeah.
If you try to remake that one right there, just like it is, that same quality, it'd probably be $125.
Yeah,
it was brand new.
It would be so much money to try to stamp something like this out and then mill the inside. Yeah, it'd be a lot of work, but
not for the Chi-Coms.
No, you can copy anything.
Yeah. So Music Lover says, I have a pile of crap in my purse. I think Music Lover is a woman.
I hope so.
Yeah. Very beautiful woman from what I understand.
All right, here, I'll go first. Ready?
Oh, wait, hold on one second.
Oh,
hold on. We've got so we've got the Tyven shows coming in. So yeah, what are we doing now? We're doing pocket. We're going to do the EDC pocket dump. So we're going to go through everyone. We're starting with Babyface. Okay, Babyface, go ahead.
Right,
do it.
So first thing, because I still haven't bought a I want an O-Light. I keep trying to buy. I still haven't bought one of the O-Lights like Hank has, but I have I think it's a DGC Fairy. No, Pixie. I don't know, one of those little tiny flashlight, rechargeable flashlight. It's the size of. I mean, you can see how small that is. Carry that every day. This was a birthday present from Marley last year, and it is nice and worn. It's a Leatherman Squirt PS4. You can see it's nice and worn in like it should be. And this thing gets a ton of use. You won't believe how much use you get out of a multi-tool until you have one. Bowers lighter typically goes with me. And then my small Microtech. Typically I'll carry the little UTX 70 Microtech.
I call dibs on that.
Good choice.
All right, that's yours. Okay, and then of course you're always.
And then I have a Glock 43 as my carry.
All right, very cool. Walter, what do you got?
Well, normally I have my Microtech knife, the automatic, and I leave home with the Keg 12.
Okay, that's your cheating.
Tyven, Keg 12 410, just so you can see it there.
Yes, hold it up, spin it around. I'm going to capture the video. By the way, the Class 3,
yes,
they called me today and said it was delivered, that I could go tomorrow,
touch it,
and turn in my paperwork and take a picture with it.
Ooh,
wait, what is it?
Cool. You can have a conjugal visit with his 410.
Oh, he got one? Nice.
Yeah.
My helper brought the Microtech in. So.
There it is. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, okay. And it's every day. It's cut boxes. It cuts everything, so it gets no quarter.
Nope.
Okay. What else do you have in your pockets, Walter? Let's see it.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, okay.
I came home. I came home and took a shower because I was at the shop, and I was last thing of the day. I decided I was going to grind a butt pad for this old shotgun. So Hank Strange. I turned into a black man after doing this.
Everywhere.
Because
why on earth would you grind down a rubber?
That's how you make them fit.
Yeah, and then it's covers.
And there's dust and crap and rubber and everything else.
Okay,
so
be careful because Drake got in trouble for that nonsense.
What blackface? Yeah,
for blackface. Yeah. So
okay, well.
Be careful. You don't want to.
Nobody has a sense of humor anymore.
Yeah, you don't want to wind up like that.
A black man can't even be blackface. I mean, what's the world coming to?
What can I say? No, you can't be apparently. So there you go. Okay, well, yes. Okay, so we understand. You went home. You emptied out your pockets.
Took a bath. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. All right, Sarge, we're up to you.
I want to ask about that 410. Does that have like a 12-inch barrel?
No, this is only.
Hey, Sarge, I'm telling you, you ever get a chance to shoot one, dude, you will fall in love with it just like I did. And
That's
then you're going to
amazing.
call Walter, and then he's going to transfer you over to Peggy, and then you're going to give all your information over, and then you wait about 3 days, and it's delivered to your local dealer, and then you go fill the paperwork out.
So yeah, that's
That's
considered an
amazing.
AOW.
It's about 7 inches, 7 and change. So it holds. It's basically 2 in 1. 2 in the mag, 1 in the chamber, folding grip. Mossberg. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that is
baby.
absolutely wonderful.
Now, we
It's so much
also
fun.
do, if you want, we can do it 10-inch, and then you could get 3 in 1 and do it that way. But it's really cool with a smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is
For me,
cool.
that's.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Oh,
No,
for
you go
me,
ahead.
that's the best home defense weapon you can buy right there, dude. You're slinging 410 shot with rabbit and squirrel, dude. It's on like Donkey Kong. They hear that thing racketing, and you're walking through and one shot through the wall. They ain't sticking around, dude.
And this thing don't kick at all. It's a pussycat. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is fun. Puts out a fireball though.
a little bit.
Oh, I guarantee it.
By the way, Hank, Lola, Walter, Babyface, congratulations on
Hey,
200.
Thank
congrats to Hank, because when he first started this, I was like, "You're insane."
That's my fuel.
Yeah.
Whenever Babyface tells me, ask Lola. When he says, don't do it, I'm like, okay, that's it. I got to do it now.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this every night from 7 to 9." I was like, "Are you crazy? I'm not gonna. That's insane. You should do it like twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday." And now we're at 200.
Yeah. So that's thanks a lot. I appreciate that, Tyven Show, a lot. And by the way, if anyone's interested in that 410, we do have a video up with that 410, so you guys can check that out.
with a lot of background noise of machine guns.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, do I have your permission to rob some of your video off of that to complete mine?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Okay.
Mine will be up tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. So let's keep going here. Let's get Sarge to show us his EDC.
I don't think I have.
Sorry, cop going by. I'll go inside.
Yeah. It's my
my
Glock 26 I just got the other day. That's I upgraded, downgraded, whatever, from a Glock 27 because it's just as accurate, not nearly as violent as the 27. I wanted to switch over to that. I mean, I shoot my 27 well, but it is not fun. It is not fun at all.
Okay.
I have some very strong opinions on.
And so, just for anyone who doesn't know, the 27 is that the 40 or the 45?
It's the 40.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's the subcompact 40.
Yeah.
The exact same size as that subcompact 9mm, and that 9mm just stays right on target. I mean, you can tear the center out of it. Where the 40, it flips up. You got to come back down. It flips up, and it kind of wears your finger out on the trigger guard. But that's my new EDC. The only other thing I had with me today, because I was at work. Of course, I had a couple sets of keys and whatnot, but had my OKC knife, which it's already over. It's over there. I'd have to go get it, but I got an Ontario Knife Company.
That's it. Yeah.
Quite a fan of those. That's for sure.
Hank has a couple sitting over there somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure exactly where they are right now, but OKC, in my opinion, makes good stuff. And we have a few that we're going to do some videos on that came from Barnauls. So shout out to the Barnauls guys. Okay, so that's it for your EDC that you've got going right now, right? Wait, where did Sarge go?
How many magazines do you carry? The C4.
Sarge?
How many magazines do you? Sarge, yeah.
Did we lose
How many
him?
magazines do you usually carry?
Looks like he dropped out. He'll be coming back.
Yeah, he'll jump back.
Yeah,
okay.
Probably had some issues. Okay, Tyven Show, what's your EDC?
Am I back?
You actually caught me. Go ahead, Sarge.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead,
So
dude.
yeah, I think Tyven Show wanted to know what magazines you carry.
How many?
How many?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, like today, because I was training, I had of course I got the +2 extender on it, so I've got 12 + 1, so I got 13 in it, and then I've got a full size. In fact, I brought it over here. I've got a full size with an X grip adapter on it, so I've got another 17. So today I had 30 rounds on me, but if I'm working, I'll carry 2 extra mags on me.
Can you carry
We were
just the
training,
front
so I just had
sticks?
one.
like one fun stick and not carry two? Just carry one.
Carry a 30 rounder instead.
Yeah. Can a police officer like?
No.
Seriously, it's a
I don't know where
legit
you would
question.
fit that.
Are you guys allowed to carry that kind of stuff?
Carry how many rounds?
The 30-round fun clip.
One of these, the big ones.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I mean, I can have as many. I have an amazing amount of ammo in my vehicle and magazines, but no, I'm not going to have it sticking out of the gun at all. I could have it in my pocket, but yeah, there's no limit as far as what you can carry. I'm just not going to have it sticking out of the gun. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I think
I
that's
just
a good
didn't know if police departments had protocols or not.
Yeah, you have to have the factory mag in it while you're working, but you can have, as far as additional mags, you can have the longer ones.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And by the way, Sarge, in the future, man, you know, we are always talking about police related things, you know, good and bad. So in the future, if you want to come on and talk about that stuff, I don't know if you can, but you know.
Oh yeah, I can talk about, you know, I will give my opinions, and I will give whether you call them educated opinions or not, and I'm not saying they're right or they're wrong, but I will definitely give my opinion on things, and maybe a little bit of point somebody in the right direction, or maybe a little bit of a behind the scenes
Some insight.
look at how things work. But yeah, I'll be glad to.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, so we'll reach out to you for that. All right, so Tyven Show, what's your EDC? What are you carrying?
Actually, I just walked in the door when Lola sent me the invite. I dumped everything out on the counter. So I got my keys, my knife, my little 1 lumen flashlight.
Okay.
And I actually had a Mountain Dew in my pocket. So I pulled it out and cracked it open. And that's nice and fresh. But being in the transportation industry, we are really limited on what we can carry, like personally. So that's about it. Keys, flashlight, headset, phone. That's about it.
Are you not allowed to carry a firearm?
No, we're not allowed to carry knives, anything over 3.5 inches. Not allowed to carry any type of firearm. There's specific rules to that depending on the contract and what you're hauling and who you're hauling it for. But 99.999% of the time, you're not allowed to have a firearm in a commercial vehicle.
That's good to hear. Next time I want to, stick somebody up, I'll go find like a Walmart truck.
now that's
they don't carry cash or anything like that. A lot of like the FedEx drivers, it'll say right on the side of the truck, we do not carry cash, or the driver does not carry cash.
That's still ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now the firearms part, not carrying in a commercial motor vehicle, that's policy, correct? That's not
That's
law.
federal law.
Is it really?
That's federal law.
Jesus.
Yes, you're not allowed to carry a firearm in a commercial vehicle. That's federal law. Well, and company policy just to cover their butt for insurance purposes. But yeah, by federal law, you're not allowed to carry one.
You may want to double check that. I've looked into it.
Yeah.
With the local DMV inspectors and whatnot, I've looked into it because I had a group of wrecker drivers that came, and I've had some truck drivers come, and I don't think it's federal. I think that's more of a policy, probably a company policy.
Yeah. Well, let me be a little bit. Let me be a little bit more specific. If you got one of those trucks that's got like the big camper or whatever on the back, legally from the curtain forward is considered a commercial vehicle under federal law. Anything behind that curtain is considered your home because you live in that truck. There's fine laws. Every state's different. Like Virginia, you can't have a radar detector. It's illegal. But every state kind of looks at things differently. But overall, in general, it's federal law. You're not allowed to have a firearm in the commercial vehicle.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone out there has information or links or whatever and wants to clear it up for us, I'm totally happy to do that. But I know that Tyven does it for a living. And of course, Sarge probably does some of this for a living too. And has to deal with it.
I'm trying to look it up.
Yeah, I break the law and I make a lot of money, and his job is to keep the law and to keep down on the lawbreakers.
Yeah, and probably not make enough money. By the way, so Leon sent me his emergency preparedness right there: bottle of water, Band-Aid, and some food, a bar, some kind of. There you go.
Something I haven't thought about, until recently. I watched a video on this. Does anybody, if somebody close to you right now is having a heart attack, could you find aspirin right now close to you, like within 2 minutes.
Baby aspirin is suggested.
Can you get your hands on some aspirin this moment?
No.
Exactly. So that's one thing that I need to put a little pill bottle in my bag or something with some aspirin in it. Because
I tell you what, when I was down there in Florida, man, they really cater to the elderly, even on the TV and stuff. There's a huge, large population of 55 and plus.
Oh yeah.
Your neighbor might be having a heart attack.
Yeah,
so Babyface, you're right, dude. You never know.
And that's one thing that I don't have access to me easily. I would have to go digging through drawers in the house to try to find some aspirin. If somebody's having, and God, if I'm out on the road, forget it. There's no way I have aspirin near me.
Aspirin's been replaced by ibuprofen and all the other things.
But I mean, specifically for heart attacks, it's shown to pretty well help save a life. You give them an aspirin real quick.
I think it thins blood or whatever.
Yeah, it thins you out a little bit. But that's something that I don't currently carry that I probably should.
By the way, someone's sending me their shotgun. There you go.
Oh, awesome. Here you go, Babyface. Callie wants to say hello to your dog.
He looks real enthused. Yeah, it's like, get me the hell out of
here. What's your dog's name? Chicken Bone?
Bone? That's Callie girl. She's my 45-pound love hound, and the other little one is Bandit.
Okay.
That little shit sneaks everything. So, hey, don't mean to be rude. Congratulations on 200. Shout out to everybody in the comments. I am on mobile. So thanks everybody for supporting Hank and Lola. Please share out the stream. Hit that thumbs up. Rack at 410. Check it out, Safety Harbor Farms. Also go to Big Daddy Unlimited. Guys, Cherry's got dinner for me, and I've got to go.
Thanks a lot, Tyven. We appreciate it, man. Couldn't do it without you.
See ya.
All right, guys. Y'all be cool. Be careful. Peace.
All right, so there you go. The Tyven Show. For anyone, we didn't get to me, so here, I'm going to pull out what's in my pockets. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. You see what you got on you.
Yeah. I got a key. Yeah. Got a key there. Yeah. Got to have that key. Chapstick. Very important.
Oh, yeah. I could use that to start a fire with, too.
Can you?
Chapstick?
Okay.
By the way, yeah, you can use it for, well, once you get, if chapstick burns. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Burt's Bees, for anyone who wants to know. There you go. You know, Lola started me on the Burt's Bees.
Have you seen the documentary on the owner of that company?
Is he a hippie?
He is. He's like a recluse that lives like back in the woods somewhere. And he runs this multi-million-dollar company, and overseas he's like famous. Like he goes to Korea and people like meet him off the plane. There's a whole Netflix documentary on the guy. It's crazy.
Cool. I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, but he's a total recluse. It's so weird.
So here we go. Look, look at that.
Ooh.
Eel. Actually, no, Stingray wallet from Sam Andrews. That's like my that's my business card wallet. I don't know if you guys have seen my new business cards. There you go. I'll show you guys. For anyone looking, that's actually my number right there. So these are my new business cards that I give out to people. If you hold your phone up in front of this thing, that will actually give you all my info. So this is the new business card. Always have business cards on you when you are a entrepreneur such as myself. You got to have that. So there we go. Let's see what else we got going on here. Knife. This is a CRKT right there. That's my knife. I don't have fancy, like I press the buttons and the knife pops out. Like
somebody's asking, put your card back up so we can see the new logo.
Okay, hold on one second. The card.
You gotta get it to focus.
Up that gun control says, is that a demon logo?
No, that's the new
demon logo. So here, let's see if we can hold it up where you guys can see it. So that's the new logo.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's basically it's Hank Strange right there, and some gears in the background. It's the my pirate flag is what my logo is. So that's it right there, and there's a microphone and some other things hidden in there. So here, let me see. How's that? Is that good?
Yeah, it looks good.
There you go. So that's the new logo, and I flip it over like I said, and that right there. I don't know if it'll work if you freeze frame this.
It's too fuzzy.
You're probably getting an image, but basically, if you put your camera over this right here, what that would do.
Ooh, getting closer. Yeah.
That basically right there will give you all my info.
QR code.
Yeah, it's a QR code. So that's the business cards. I think that's good to have when you do like what I do. We have trouble coming in right now. Clover Tack is coming in hot. It's coming in hot. Then I got the wallet. So there you go. That's That's Tegu Lizard on that wallet from Andrew's Custom Leather.
Got some,
But by the way, we're giving
American alligator right there.
Oh, this is from my Polynesian people. You know, the Tegu Lizard, and of course I've got like my I always carry backup to my 43. There's my Glock 43 extended magazine right there, and you should always have a flashlight on you. There goes my flashlight that I'm carrying right now. That's from Olight, and what the hell is it again? I think it's the H1R. There you go.
It's super bright.
Yeah, I've got it on low right now, but there you go. Let me tell you, of a lot of things, I mean, I always use my knife or whatever, but yesterday, for example, when you come back when you live in the country and you come home at midnight
and the lights are out
and there's no power, one of these might help you a lot. I could literally just clip this on my t-shirt and walk around and do stuff.
That's cool.
So, yeah, very helpful, very helpful. So that's what I have on me. Joining us live right now, getting set up, is Mr. Clover Tack. Shout out to him. Like I said, oh, by the way, just a little bit of Gorn for you guys. Look at that 454 Cazul. Oh my God. That's just pure awesomeness. Sarge, how do you feel about a revolver?
Oh, I like them. I've got a few. There's one thing that they do is they work.
Yeah.
That's right.
And there's no safeties to worry about. No, nothing. Just aim and boom.
No malfunction drills either. Just keep pulling the trigger.
Right.
It'll go off.
Yeah. This is a pretty badass. This one's pretty badass, man. This Ruger, what is it? Super Red Hawk.
Red Hawk, yeah. It shoots 454
Super Red Hawk.
45 long Colt.
Yeah. So of course, all right.
Is that the Alaskan?
I think it's the Alaskan model.
It is the Alaskan. Here, let me see.
It's insane.
Yeah,
it's like
right there.
It is massive in your hands. It feels because I got a Python and that thing.
I got a Python too, but whatever.
That 454 Cazul makes this look like a kid's toy.
I got your Python right here, babyface. All right, so Sarge,
that's nothing compared to that.
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
PT22.
Is that the Bobcat? No,
it's just Taurus.
Yep.
Oh, that's the
It's
Taurus.
a new Poly 22.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I got that the other day for the wife. It's wonderful.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Very nice. By the way, Sarge from C4 Defense, meet Clover Tack. Clover, Sarge.
We have met.
Oh, okay. See,
he was one of the first people to invite me into a live chat. In fact, he was the first person to invite me into a live chat. So I definitely appreciate Clover.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Clover. He's trying to talk to us, but who knows?
His mic's not working, right?
Yeah.
What about now?
Oh,
yes, we hear you. We hear you.
He plugged it in.
It's plugged in.
You might want to plug it in, man. Unless it's wireless. So what's
Amateur
up?
hour over here. Amateur hour. Not a whole lot. Congrats on 200.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. So let's see what's going on. So, okay, people sending me pictures of their guns. Shout out to all the people sending me pictures of the guns. By the way, if you want to know how people can actually communicate with me like this, I just showed my number, and that's how people do it. But I send my number out once a week on Fridays. Someone's sending me a picture from Vegas. There you go. Look at that. Like the Vegas skyline. Everyone knows what goes on in those mountains, right? Those mountains there, that's where them darn alien overlords are. Right? We all know, Walter. You know,
yes.
we know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I know somebody. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Walter, we don't want you to get disappeared with.
No, I'll keep it quiet.
Yeah, so don't give away any. Yeah. So let's see. Lola said I should transition to the story that people want to talk about. What was the story?
You don't even know what's.
I can't remember.
Oh God.
Does anyone remember what was the story I wanted to
What's going on
talk?
today? I haven't been paying attention, I guess.
Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there's some. Oh, you know what? Here, there was a story. Did you guys hear about this farmer in California that got arrested because he tried to register? So here it goes. California farmer charged with 12 felonies after trying to register his guns.
Jesus Christ.
So the farmer was charged with 12 felony weapons offenses after trying to comply with a new law. A member of a prominent farming family was charged with a dozen weapons-related felonies after he attempted to comply with California's state-mandated gun registration laws. So I think his name is Jeffrey Scott Kirschman. His home was raided in April after he attempted to register an AR-15 using the California's website KGET. That's I'm guessing the TV station. They reported this. He was attempting to comply with California's ever-tightening gun laws, one of which required gun owners to register assault-style weapons by the end of June. He electronically submitted photographs of his AR-15 as part of the registration process and soon became the focus of a California Department of Justice investigation.
Do you want illegal guns in everybody's homes? Because that's how you get secret illegal guns in everybody's homes.
Yeah. So it says, according to court document, the weapon was illegally modified and served as grounds for the Department of Justice to raid his home.
No,
What was modified about it?
Probably didn't have a bullet button or some crap. No, it probably did have a bullet button, but those are no longer considered legal, so now he's a felon.
Yeah, it says it's not immediately clear what the illegal modification was, but the rifle was presumably not in compliance with the recent bans. So they seized 2 silencers, 230 rounds of ammunition, and 12 firearms.
Okay, 2 suppressors is kind of a big deal because you can't have those in Cali.
How much ammunition?
230 rounds.
There's nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can go through that in about 30 minutes.
You can't have suppressors at all in California.
I don't think they're
Got that much in my pocket.
Seriously. Seriously.
Yeah. So he's been released on $150,000 bond. So yeah.
So the thing of the story here is don't register your guns.
Pretty much.
Because you're going to get yourself out. You're going to get in trouble whether you do it or you don't. So guess what? Don't.
Had he been living in Cali for a long time?
Prominent farmer, he said.
Yeah, yes. Well, I would think so. So yeah, I would think
he's probably been there for
a situation.
Yeah,
a situation where one moved into California. You know, you can see where that could get really sticky really quick if they weren't researching the laws. But if he'd been there for a while, you got to assume he would know at least a little bit.
Well, you'd think, but
you would think.
I would venture to say that he had those prior to the law changing and just never kept up with it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, or there been because you always
with part of it, and now he's stuck.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the question: could you always not have suppressors in California, or you could have them at one point?
I don't. As far as I know, I don't think you've ever been able to have suppressors.
I don't know.
So how the hell do they have them in the Hollywood movies?
Because that's different, Hank. Come on.
Hey, watch my fingers here.
Yeah. They're not. They're the special class. They get to.
They have exemptions for all that stuff for the film industry.
They actually do. Yeah. The film industry. If you have a registered film company, you can get an exemption to have machine guns, blank firing machine guns, and suppressors and things like that.
Business,
yeah. So Clover, what do you think about all this, man?
I was actually looking up to see when. Well, surely California hasn't always been illegal.
I don't believe that either.
Suppressors.
Probably not always, but for the last long time.
But probably long enough that he should have known better. Yeah,
Oh,
I would think so. So yeah, this is probably one of them. I'm gonna skate by, do not comply. But then again, the whole online you register your guns by submitting pictures online. I could just scour the internet and post random pictures. That makes no sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy involved here. And what if people just go online and submit pictures
under somebody else's name or information? Right?
You know,
it's insane. It's insanity.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Not a good idea. None of this is a good idea. And this is America, damn it. You know, I think the guy should be able to have suppressors. He should be able to have guns. What the hell the illegal modifications are on the AR-15, I don't know.
Well, and that's all the liberal terminology that we hear too, and that really sticks in my craw a lot of times when it's illegal modifications. No. It may be non-compliant modifications, but it's not illegal modifications. Let's get that straight. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It aggravates me. But
Yeah.
what do you do?
No, I totally agree with you, man. It's batshit crazy. You know. Listen, do you guys want to should we do the giveaway on the
Let's do it.
On this ATI thing? Let's do that. So
I humbly and graciously accept your gift. I will be picking it up Monday at the office.
And then shipping it promptly to the real winner, me.
See, I was going to say the same thing. It'd be in bad taste for me to be on the show and win.
Well, CleverTech's only the middleman. Then it's got to get on its way over to.
I got first dibs.
oh Lord. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. So I think when was this? Like last week sometime. We had Lyle from
ATI.
Concerned Patriots and a couple of different places. And so I think it was last Friday because, you know, it went out in the mailer. So we told people that if they went and entered his different contests and stuff like that, we were going to give away to someone who went through our specific thing to do it. We were going to give them this from ATI Outdoors, who is a sponsor. Shout out to ATI Outdoors. This is the adjustable tactical or tac light, shotgun stock. And it's for Mossberg, Remington, Savage, Winchester, and what is that thing? TriStar.
TriStar.
12 gauge.
That's a Turkish import, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. There you go. Walter is showing his ATI Mini right there. Walter
will the stock fit the ATI Mini? I'm just curious.
Probably not.
I have my illegal California AK-47 here.
That is a felony right there, man.
Legal modifications. Look, by the way, here's the ATI Mini AR. Look at that adjustable stock. What? You could press a button and take out the magazine. Look at the rounds. Look at the little baby rounds in there.
Don't go to California with that.
You could pull the charging handle on this bad boy. Look at that charging.
It has a bayonet lug too, by the way.
Yeah,
they need a little knife for it.
Yeah, dust cover right there.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, look, dust cover, and suppressor. The suppressor comes off of there. So that's from ATI Outdoors. That's not what we're giving away, but what we are giving away is this stock. And so I think there were 88 names, and I have those names right here. So here's what I'm going to do. Babyface, can you pull up one of those random number generators for me?
Random number generator.
Okay, so I've got 88 names here. There's a whole bunch of people's names who are in there. I'm not going to take the time to like screen share it and everything with you guys, but I can see from the emails it's a bunch of people who are always here on the chat, and we appreciate you guys entering this. So Babyface, from number 1 to 88.
You ready for a number? I'm generating right now. Ready?
Generating, yes.
Number 14.
Number 14. Let's go in and see. Number 14 is Wildcats. So that's Danny, Wildcats063.
Is he
at
watching?
Yahoo? Yeah. Wildcat063 at Yahoo. Danny. So Danny, let us know. You win this. So get back in touch with us. If you should be in the email list, so send me an email or get in touch with me on some kind of social media. Let me know, what your info is. Private message me or something like that. If anyone knows who that is, let us know right now. You could say it if you're in the chat or something. Let me know right there, and we will handle that. And if no one claims it, we'll do this again, and we'll give it to someone. It will be given away. So there you go. So that's that little bit of business out of the way right there. Anyone else have any other news things going on this Friday?
I just had to look at Facebook, and Lola Strange put up a little video clip of me dancing in front of one of my trucks on Facebook to celebrate the 200th episode.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Lola, I think talking about that. Lola wanted to know, like, if you guys had like a favorite episode or something that happened on an episode.
Of course, it was a lot of episodes. I learned a lot of tacticalities and how to. I think Sarge would agree with me that his approach to having a cop come to your door when you're carrying it's the perfect way to do it. You just rack it out. You jiggle it a little. You put it on the dash, and then you're like, I don't have a gun on me. You gotta yell out the window, like, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's always good. What he should do, he should actually just fire them all out into the ground to make sure that it's
That's
empty.
right. You could show the cop, like, it's empty now. The gun is currently empty. You're safe. I just shot the dirt.
You've proven it right there. See, slides lock back and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So that's your favorite episode. Clover, do you have one?
As far as the live stream, no, it's hard to pick because there's just, I don't know, so many topics that you cover and you have so many guests on. It's just really hard to pick that.
Okay. Walter, what about you? Do you have an episode that stands out in your mind? What was a crazy?
There's been so many.
I think the last episode we did, which was on Wednesday, where you guys were eating freaking ice cream cones, was pretty.
You want me to do that again?
That was a pretty good moment. I did enjoy watching them eat.
You bastards!
And you had your baby bell. You got your cheese though. You're good.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Clover. I appreciate that.
That just ain't the same. Cheese ain't.
No, it's not. It's not. No. Yeah. So. Let's see. Do you have one, Sarge? Do you have an episode that you thought?
Today?
I watch and I listen a lot. I listen sometimes when I'm at work and I'm on patrol. I don't watch when I'm on patrol because I'm driving. But or I watch at home and whatnot. But I did watch. Someone mentioned it in the chat. The one where you got stopped and everyone and they secured your gun and everything. And I watched that and I don't know how it goes down there, but that was just silly for someone to need to secure a licensed permit carrying concealed carry holder. There's just no point in that. But that's just me. That's just my opinion.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so that's like a video. That's a separate video that we did.
Yeah, that's like a video I can mention. Everything else, I mean, I watch so many of these live streams. I mean, I just watch, listen, chat, and it just, I don't particularly have a favorite on the live streams. I like a lot of them.
Right,
I like listening to them all the time. I watched 3 this week of yours. So
okay, very cool. Thank you. And you know what? We talk about a lot of crazy stuff. I think that's the thing. I don't know if Lola has a favorite one. I see there's some people here saying they like the one with Lucretia.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, Walter liked that. He was Cyrus 308 says KD throwing pistols is a great one.
Yeah. Well, the one time he got mad at the shithole comment.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a pretty epic. Yeah.
Was that when he was throwing the pistols? I don't know. We got the whole channel suspended and that video deleted over the shit.
Okay, when the channel went black, that was pretty epic.
Yeah.
Because people in the chat were saying bad words and stuff, and all of a sudden, boop, gone. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
That's when we employed the pit bull moderators after that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Stefano Dog says wants to see Tim again. So I'm assuming he's talking about Mac.
Yeah.
And we'll probably have Mac on here at some point. Let's see.
Mac forever.
Yeah, Moobutt says not the flat tax episode. I thought those guys were funny.
Is it the flat tax? Fair tax?
Fair tax. Yeah.
I didn't watch that one, I don't think.
Yeah, the fair tax guys were funny, and the guy fixed a decahedral
dodecahedron? No.
Yeah, one of those Rubik's cubes.
Oh, he did a Rubik's cube while doing the show. That's impressive.
Yeah, while talking, he fixed but not a regular Rubik's cube,
like a special one.
Yeah, it was like 7 or 8 sides or some craziness. Jesus. Go back and look at that episode. If you could do that, okay, fine.
Hell no, I can't do that.
Then you got some skills if you can actually do that. Lots of people. Classified information says he likes Kevin Dixie's pistols, but he said Kevin Dixon's.
Kevin Dixon's.
It's close.
Yeah,
close.
Yeah, he likes Kevin throwing those things around. He says opt out of gun control. Says he likes when Tyven booted Yankee. Oh boy!
Wait a minute. How about Tyven and Patrick R going at it?
Oh yeah.
Or even you, Patrick and Patrick are going at it.
Yeah. So we got 13C Joe coming in. You guys always like the drama. I notice. There's trolls on this panel, and specifically, I'm talking about right here.
I do it every
King
once
troll right there. Walter loves to troll when he's not on.
Yeah, same here.
He gets some kind of kick out of that, which is really sometimes annoying. But there you go. Okay, so we've got 13C Joe, 13C gun reviews.
Hey.
Joe, say what's up to Clover, and of course Sarge from C4 Defense. What's going on, man?
Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for having me, Hank. Congratulations, man. 200 shows. That's awesome.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And you've been on more than a few.
Yep.
I have been. I don't know, at least a handful, maybe couple handfuls at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a blast.
Yeah. So thanks for helping us out with that, man. A lot of times Joe jumps in here, even at the last minute, to be honest.
Save the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a good time. And you were on like back in the, all the way through, man. Some early episodes in the middle, recently. So thanks a lot for that. There's people who come on and don't ever come on ever again.
I don't know. I've always had a good time coming on. I've always had fun. And, after the first couple episodes, figuring out the side chat, how to dual screen all these chats and actually see what people are saying and interact, and it makes it absolute doubles the fun, if that's even possible.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? Listen, I know nowadays everyone has chats. Lots of people. You have a live chat that you do. Clover Tack does. C4 does. Everyone does kind of a different thing. What we're trying to do with what we're doing here is basically have kind of like a club bar hangout sort of situation going where gun guys are just getting together and shooting the shit.
Right.
And drinking apparently.
I'm gonna toast to you tonight. I haven't started tonight because I was actually running late. I was eating dinner and my wife's looking at me like she says, "Hey, aren't you going on with Hank tonight? What are you doing? Like taking your time eating?" I'm like, "Oh crap!"
That's the funny thing. Like when Joe is supposed to be on, he forgets. And then when he's not supposed to be on, we call on him at the last minute. So thanks for that. And also, you know what? What was I gonna say? Now I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Sounds typical Hank Strange.
Yeah.
I should just what I should do is go back through all the episodes and find all the segments where you're not paying attention to what somebody's saying and try to read your cell phone or read an article and just string them all together one after the next.
Be like,
just your face staring down while somebody's talking.
I was gonna say something really poignant and
2 hours of dead air.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it would be.
Yeah, just deep riveting. Lots of deepness. So anyway, listen, we do appreciate you coming on, Joe. Oh, you know what I was gonna say? I remember it now. Are you doing a live chat tonight on Instagram?
Yes, I am. 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. So basically, when you wrap up, I do every Friday night, 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 13 Fridays with 13C. Goes anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on how things are. And I have different guests every night. I got James from 1776 United, the owner of 1776 United, on again tonight, which is going to be a lot of fun. We normally have a ton of fun with him.
Okay, very cool. So everyone check that out. Tell people how to find out about it. And if there's anyone who wants to, I don't know if Clover or Sarge or, you guys jump in on, on Instagram, or you guys have IG, but tell them how to do that.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy. If you've already got an IG account, you just join into the live stream, and then I can select people and add them in. It's only 2 at a time, so who's ever the main host, and then whoever joins in. So it's a split screen, and it goes pretty cool. It's normally a really good time.
Yeah. Okay, very cool. Did someone need to go? I don't know. I saw something in the chat. Like I saw. Did someone...
Sarge said, "Be right back."
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
Had to make a quick trip out of the room and back.
Oh. Okay. I didn't even notice, Sarge. Sorry. Okay. So awesome. Any news, Joe? Anything going on? I know there's a bunch of news and people sending me stuff, but we're celebrating at the same time. I see lots of people saying they like the Lucretia episode. We need to get her back on. You guys need to take everyone needs to take their vitamins for that. I'll tell you that right now. Be prepared for when Lucretia comes on, because
it's a lot of energy there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So okay, what about you, Joe? Did you have a favorite episode or?
I had a couple. The most recent one was kind of the funnest. When you were in the, and I hate to say it because for half of it you weren't even on. Right. So you were at some kind of mixer.
Oh,
And it was Texas Killer and I just like shooting the breeze about hunting predators and hogs, and you popped in and out a couple times, and you got back to the studio. That was a really fun episode. It's a little different, and I learned a lot from talking to him.
Okay, very cool. Thanks a lot for that. I appreciate that.
I remember my favorite
We gotta have
episode
some
now.
fun. I mean, it's a celebration 200th episode and a roast, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's cool. Go ahead.
That was
Sarge.
it. The roast episode was my favorite.
Oh, okay. You're talking about American Gun Chick.
Oh,
You like that, huh?
yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool. That was a pretty cool episode with American Gun Chick. We got to get her.
So subtle that I don't know. So I feel like I don't expect the subtle burns from her, and they're very good.
Well, see, that's the thing with American Gun Chick, man. People think, oh, it's American Gun Chick. You know, she is pretty witty. So, you know, and she's always got zingers, very intelligent. And it seems like she was just ready to go at me when she came on. What can I say? And speaking of American Gun Chick, there she goes. That's what she
I
posted today.
saw that this afternoon. Bless her
Everyone
heart. Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. So
Bless
shout
her
out to American Gun Chick.
Yeah, if you're out there, American Gun Chick, we love you.
Next episode, I'm gonna be ready. Well, I probably won't be ready. I'll totally forget. And then she'll
Sorry,
just
guys.
come back with more acid, huh?
I said sorry, I forgot my mic. Hopefully that's better.
Oh no, that's
so
good.
fine.
Did you see her little movie where she's trying to shoot the vegetables or the fruit with a tannerite?
No.
It was
Is that recent?
it was a shotgun replay. Remember when she's trying to shoot the thing with shotgun and miss.
Okay. So did she get these
She
vegetables?
shredded she shredded everything up, but it's hell of a time hitting the tannerite.
Oh, cool.
Like,
Okay.
but yeah, I just found it kind of amusing, kind of a replay.
Yeah. Michael Bender says, congrats on dodging the YouTube bullet 200 times. Love the show and you all. Good night, all. I guess Michael Bender is checking out right now. Shout out to him. Don't forget to hit the thumbs ups for everyone who's still out there.
Only
Michael Bender.
160.
Yeah, Michael Bender, by the way, he sent us a bunch of mangoes, right? That's who sent us
Yes.
the mangoes.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. And a plant, which we're going to try to keep alive.
Wait, a plant? Really?
Yeah, he sent us a plant, not a
Tea
mic.
plant.
Yeah, it was a tea plant. A tea plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Thank you for that. Moobut says El Tenda just dropped a new video. Shout out to El Tenda as well.
Yep.
He's been on quite a few times. Very cool dude.
Mhm.
And if you guys want to know, like I have a video where with the SIG P365 with us shooting that, by the way. And I am uploading that as we speak. It's going to go on Patreon first. So it should be on Patreon tonight for anyone who wants to see that. And while I have you guys on here, I forgot to ask other people that jumped on. But, you know, let's take the time to help out some of the people that have Patreon. So, Sarge, do you have one?
I do, actually.
Tell the people about it.
I've got a couple on here. One of them's on here, Clover. He's a Patreon, and I help him out. But I've only got a couple, but I could use it because I have spent a lot of money. It'd be nice to be able to buy a box of ammo every once in a while with Patreon. But it's Patreon. I guess it's .com/C4 Defense. It's just the simple C4 Defense, no space. But yeah, that would be great.
Awesome, cool guys. Check out, you know, for the folks out there who are on Patreon, check out Patreon/C4 Defense. Clover, I'm sure you've got one, right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Patreon's an awesome place and gets a bad rap a lot of times by a lot of people. I don't think they really use the full power of the platform for those that give it a bad rap, because you don't have to pay. I mean, you can do, some creators certainly put out public content, or they make it public after a certain amount of time and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a great way to engage. I do it with creators that I follow, and then got a pretty good following over there. Love all of my patrons. We do a couple of special things on mine, a couple of special chats. We do a lawn chair pop chat where the patrons get to actually vote on the firearms we use during those lawn chair pops, and we do giveaways and all kinds of cool things. But again, like I said, to get some of the content, you don't have to pay to play. So yeah, hop over there and check things out.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. And then Joe, I don't know. I think you might have to run, so I'm going to go over to you. Tell us about your Patreon.
No, I'm good for a little bit.
Oh,
longer,
you're good.
but,
Okay, cool. Okay.
But yeah, no, I don't. We don't have a Patreon yet. I mean, I've had a bunch of people ask about it. If you anybody who wants to support at 13c.us, it'll send you through to like 13c.bigcartel.com, and so 13c.us, and click the support button at the top. We have a swag shop where we have everything from. Apparently, Fight Soap has gone under. I have no idea what's going on with them, but
What?
from back when we did
Okay, I didn't hear that news.
we
Okay.
still have some Fight Soap collaborations with them that are up for sale that you can buy to help support the channel, and 3 or 4 unique patches as well that are unique to 13C that you can pick up if you want to support us that way. Then you get some swag as well.
Okay, cool. I didn't hear the news about Fight Soap, so
I don't know if it's official, but they haven't posted anything or gotten back to anybody's emails in months. So,
oh wow, okay,
yeah, something's going on there. And if anybody does talk to him, please ask him to call me. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. If anyone knows anything about this, let me know. I don't know anything about it, so that'll be the first time I'm hearing of it. We've got Mike from MW Tactical. What's going on, Mike?
Yeah, buddy. Not too much. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Congratulations on episode 200.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. Yeah. What Lola? What are you trying to tell me, women? Oh, okay. Yeah, so Lola's trying to tell me that there's a bunch of other people coming on. So, if anyone needs to like drop out or anything like that, thanks for coming on. I don't know who's staying or going or whatever. Thank you very much, Lola. Okay, Mike, do you have a Patreon?
I don't have a Patreon, but I do have a GoFundMe. My GoFundMe is right now what we're looking to do is sponsor 3 law enforcement officers in the city of Columbia, South Carolina, giving them a year of jiu-jitsu training to help mitigate awesome. Like pulling out their guns. That's their last resort, using their body as a tool. We're also looking to do a summer youth camp for the kids because they're going to be out of school. And then, of course, we're going to do a voter registration. So the GoFundMe is gofundme.com/M-W Tactical all together.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Some people liking the radio voices of MW Tactical and C4 Defense. So, and the rest of us who don't have cute radio voices, I guess we just got to suffer.
Hey, I can have my radio voice tonight if you like to, Hank Strange. How would you like to hear me?
Yeah, we the rest of us are out of luck. I'm gonna hop out so that I know there's some people waiting, and I need to get a couple things together, but. I'm going to toast you guys tonight on the live stream on our Instagram page, which is going to be going live probably in about 15 minutes. Yeah. So anyway, it's not raining here for the people in the comments. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, Hank.
You're welcome, Joe. And check out Joe on 13C Gun Reviews on Instagram, right?
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for having me on for 200. Congratulations again. And hopefully we'll be back on again soon.
Yes, absolutely. Thanve Joe. We appreciate it, man. We'll see you soon.
Have a great night. Have a great night, Lola.
Good night.
So I guess this is a good time to announce for Hank. I've just decided for him. Since I don't have my own Patreon, we're gonna add a level to Hank's Patreon, $3,500, and it's gonna be the Buy Babyface P a PVS 14 night vision level. So go ahead and pitch to Hank. That money will come this way, and I'll get my PVS 14. And if anybody out there wants to buy me one, it's white phosphor, please. I don't want the yellow. You got to use the newest tech only.
Wow. Okay.
So the tier, it'll be at the bottom. You'll see it. It'll be.
Okay, sure. Thanks, Patrick. We appreciate that. Pretty sure we do. Make sure you guys check out 13C. If you're on Instagram, even if you're still here, I think he's going to probably start when we're done with the show. But go over to Instagram and check him out. Follow his page, jump in on the live chat and all that kind of stuff.
Have to do that. Yeah.
I just followed him just now.
Very cool, very cool. And like he said, I think he can have up to 2 people on at a time. So anyone here on the panel, I'm sure that if you guys want to jump on with him, he'll be happy to do it. He's a good guy. So, thank him for that. We've got like 10 minutes left here in the thing. We might go a little bit over. There's a couple of things I did want to talk about before we jump into other stuff like the episode. So this is episode 200. And after this episode tonight, I'm going to take like the next week off. Just so you guys know. I'm just telling you right now, I'm going to take like about a week off. There's a whole bunch of things that we have to organize around here and some things I have to think about, like how we're going to go forward with the future episodes. We are going to keep doing this. I actually have a lot of fun doing this. I think people enjoy it. It's a great look behind the scenes. Yeah, thank you. It's a great look behind the scenes of everything that's going on around here. So, you know, there's a bunch of things happening right now. Like we have kids graduating, kids out of school. We've got to do a whole bunch of things. And there's some changes coming up, some cool changes that we have coming up here in the future. I need to actually take time off to do some of this stuff because you can ask Babyface, who works here with me. It gets really crazy with me doing
very stressful very quickly.
Yeah.
Is this the cuteness too?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah, this right here is my little princess, my daughter.
You know how to get the views. That's it right there. Those thumbs up.
Yeah, thankfully, I'm guessing she doesn't get her looks from her dad.
Oh, that's my twin right there.
No, she's very cute, man. Congratulations.
I'm eating ice cream and stuff. I can't say nothing. So.
Oh man,
Walter, you've been eating. You know what? For the 200th episode, Walter decided he's going to eat the whole damn episode.
He's got a fun
eating the whole time.
I like it.
I asked my sweet wife to make brownies, and guess what she did? She made me some brownies.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Very cool. Yeah. So just so everyone knows, I'm going to take like a week off. We're going to do stuff. I'm still going to be posting things and doing all that kind of thing. Keep in touch with everyone. The best way, if you like I always tell people, go to hankstrange.tv, put your email in there. It's a good way to keep in touch with us. We are going to be giving away stuff. I've got right now ready to go into an official giveaway thing. I just need to create whatever I'm going to post about it. Sam Andrews is giving us a what is it? What the heck is the name of that holster again? The Monarch shoulder rig that we could give away.
Nice.
So that's going to be, and this is kind of like a preview for that for anyone who wants to get in on that. It's going to be a Monarch shoulder rig for a, I think he said for a Glock, SIG, or 1911.
Hey Hank, I just wanted to come on just to say congratulations on episode 200. Y'all doing a great thing, and keep up the good work. And of course, you know, I'm still on the hunt to get my hug from Kevin Dixie. So
good luck with that
soon. But congratulations to everybody, baby.
Thanks, man.
Walt, and especially Kevin, wherever he's at right now. But,
yeah, exactly.
Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. I'm about to jump off here and continue watching so other people can jump on. But thanks again for having me on one more
Thanks,
time.
Mike. We appreciate it, man. And you help us out all the time with the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we appreciate what you've done. You do, you know, even when you're not on the show, you're here in the background, you're sharing it, you're doing stuff for us all the time, man. We appreciate it. We couldn't do it without you, brother.
Hey, no problem, no problem. Like I said, I'm about to talk to Lola and try to figure out when the next time I come on, and then I have more information for stuff I'm doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Look forward to it, my friend.
Y'all have a great night. Congratulations once again.
Right. Awesome. Good night to you and your beautiful daughter.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna bail too, Hank.
Okay.
So I got some show prep to do, but
all right,
appreciate
man.
the invite. Congrats again, and enjoy the vacation. I know everybody needs it from time to time. So
thanks a lot, man. We appreciate
you.
We appreciate you, brother, as you know. So thanks a lot for all the support, man. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, some good dudes there. It's it's interesting to like do 200 episodes and there's still people that like you. Yeah, there's still people that watch this craziness. They still, for whatever reason, like
they come back. They come back.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with them, but hey, we appreciate it. You know, so I think Sarge, you were trying to tell me. I think you were trying to say something here. I could be wrong.
At what point? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember, man. I have lost track of this whole thing. You know, like I said, I just wanted to reiterate to everyone that we're going to be off for about a week, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to have lots of cool stuff and news and all that kind of thing for you guys, you know, to enjoy, to savor.
Like I say, I just went to that link. I just looked at that Monarch holster.
Mm-hmm.
That is nice.
Those are cool.
Yes,
that is very nice.
Yes, it is really badass, and you know, I'm going to post that soon. So for anyone who's listening, watching, keep an eye out on my social media. I'm going to put that up. And literally when we give away things now, like I said, the thing that you will obviously you might have to do a couple of other things, like, you know, shoulder holster from Sam Andrews, pretty badass. Yeah. But the big thing that you have to do is be in the email list. You got to be in the email list. You got to have your email in there.
HankStrangeTV.com.
Yes, HankStrange.tv. .tv. Yeah, HankStrange.tv. You guys go there. I've got a video that tells you how to do it. Basically, there's a thing below the video. You put your email in there. You're on the email list. Every Friday, we send out stuff. We're going to give away. One of the things I need to do is get a lot of this stuff organized, because we're giving away stuff with Andrews, Custom Leather, ATI, of course, you know, Safety Harbor Firearms. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Babyface is going to be giving away things.
Yeah, I'm giving away
his house.
Twizzlers. Who wants some Twizzler bites? We got about 20 more minutes before they're all gone, though. So.
Oh, speaking of giving away things, I got some barrel news today. The second part of my barrels orders is en route, so I'll have some shorter barrels and more pistol barrels and stuff like that, 50 cal stuff. So.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So we'll be able to do that thing.
Yeah, we'll be getting that stuff out of the way pretty soon here. So.
Yeah, John Dieter says a week without Hank. No. We've got 200 episodes, so you can always go back through. By the way, we've got Armament and Axes here. He's gonna talk here in a second. Yeah, he's here. How's your audio, Armament?
I'm here. Oh, there he is.
Okay,
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. What's going on, man?
Hopefully I don't robot. I'm only doing video or audio because I'm out in my shop and I have if I do Wi-Fi, if I try and do video, it doesn't work so well.
Okay, what's up, brother?
Everything's good. Good to see all you guys. Glad I could help get Sarge on. The one thing I had talked to Lola, mentioned the top historic, and it's funny because everybody started talking about their favorites.
We're only hearing half of what you're saying. Sorry. Say if you can start that again. It's just like it's breaking up.
Hold on a second.
Meanwhile,
I mean, from a good standpoint, the audio.
All right.
It's just.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I turned my bandwidth like all the way down. I can't see anybody. No, I said that tonight is a historic 200th episode. And I thought, you know, over the course of time, the historic shows, the first one, Vada, that was historic.
That was epic. That
was historic, hysterical, a lot of history.
Okay. Now that was the first one. Now the rest are not in any order. I just, you know, tonight is on the list, but the KD rant, that was when he threw his pistol. That's when he threw his pistol. And the Hank rant when you went off about Jaeger.
No, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty. That's been more than once, though. There's been more than one of those.
Okay, I'm saying historic. So you know, I'm not putting these in any order. Now the other one I was part of. Now even if I wasn't part of that, if it was anybody else, it still was historic because we got cut.
No, the blackout. The
blackout. We got cut. Okay. And like I said, tonight, that's historic. But the other two that were mentioned that I thought were funny was the Hank roast and the battle of the two Roberts.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how that wound up happening, but it will never happen again. So if you want to see it, you have to go watch that episode because those dudes will not. I don't know if we can. I'm trying to get them to do like a fight for charity or something like that. Yeah, that would be good.
Bless his heart. Bless their heart.
Anyway, yes, I just wanted to hop on for a minute and I'll hang out until the end. It's cool, man. I started watching Hank a while back, and you know, when he started doing the podcasts, I had to go back and watch a bunch of the other ones, and I've been here ever since. Hank and I have communicated. I'm a moderator. I helped get Sarge on, and you know what I mean? And it's just, I've been on Sarge's show, I don't know, 3 times, brother?
Oh yeah. So. You've been on a few times.
Yeah, last night was. I don't know if you guys know who the Crazy Scotsman is, but he lives here in Ohio, and we went and shot last Monday. We did. Hey, Walter.
Yes.
We did the binary. 55 pounds of binary.
Oh, wow.
We blew up all kinds of stuff. Hopefully, we got good video. Where the guy that let us shoot at his property, where he picked wasn't the optimal place, put it that way. But I'm hoping we got some good video. I'll get with my channel partner brother and see what he got. But yes, Scotsman was on Sarge's show last night, and there was all kinds of debate about guarding schools. And boy, it was so heated to the point that everybody else on the panel was just going up.
Crazy.
We could not get a word in. You know what I mean? So
here's what happened. My partner that I do the live streams with, we'd both been working all week. We're like, I don't know what to do. He's like, well, I think I got a couple topics. He actually had a couple laid out. He says the first one, which is about them possibly sending North Carolina teachers, they could get a pay raise if they went and did some law enforcement training so they could carry in school. And then an hour and a half later, the smoke cleared because it got crazy.
A touchy subject.
Yeah, I was sending him some awful texts, bringing up topics. Calm down.
Well, the biggest thing is Scotsman. You know, and honestly, we do feel this way if we're in a school and you hear shots, you kind of want to go and stop them. And he was more to I'm just going to go get them. And
I think everybody agreed to disagree. Everybody got their opinions out there, and everybody kept it civil. It was good.
Well, so how can people watch this episode? If people are listening to this right now, what can they do to watch this episode you guys are talking about?
It was on last night.
Okay, whose channel was it on?
C4 Defense.
C4 Defense. I try to do one like on Thursdays and then sometimes Friday, sometimes Saturdays because my schedule rotates. But I can usually get a couple Thursdays in and then a Saturday. So it was last night.
Okay, cool.
C4 Defense Live.
All right, very cool. Another good reason to go over to C4 Defense here on YouTube and subscribe to his channel. I hope you've gotten a couple of people subscribing, man.
I think it jumped up like 20 since I've been in here, which is huge for me.
Awesome.
I broke 750 while we were here. That's a big milestone for me.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations.
I can say this.
I appreciate
it. I've been working with all these different YouTubers and jumping in chats. Hank was one of the first ones. Just being, I was on Clovers a few times, you know, and we're spreading the word, you know what I mean? And when I hooked up, you know, I was on your podcast, C4, Sarge. You said I would love to be on Hank's, and I said, well, let me talk to him. I bet you probably could. So I sent some texts, and boom, here you are.
Yep, yeah, you made it happen, and I appreciate it.
Well, no problem. It's one of those things that we're all happy to do this for one another.
Yeah,
we're helping one another, and that's one thing I have always said about Hank is I've seen people on his show that have 10 subscribers.
Yeah,
he doesn't care. He's listening.
It doesn't matter to me.
Exactly.
It really
you know,
it really doesn't. I'll tell you why, man. If we all help each other out, we cannot fail.
There you go.
I'm just telling you, we will not fail. I mean, you know, I might, you know, I'm definitely not the biggest gun YouTuber out there at all. You know, and I like the idea of people in the community getting together when we can. I know we all can't get along, but getting together and actually helping each other out. There's too little of that in the world, you know, too little of people trying to do what they can to bring up other people. Maybe they feel like if I do this, I'm somehow going to lose. My philosophy in life is completely different from that. I think the more you help people, the more you win. So I'm happy that you guys are working together and doing stuff and everyone's getting along and doing things, especially doing things outside of what you do coming on here with me. So, you know, I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate you having me on here. If it's not too much trouble, I got to slip on out. I've got to be up at 4 a.m. and
I think we're hitting 9 o'clock right now.
Yeah. Okay.
We are.
Yeah. Sarge, thanks a lot for coming on, man. It's been awesome. You got to come back on again.
Oh, I would love to.
Yes,
I would love to.
Yeah, we've got to do this again, especially when we talk about things related to law enforcement. I actually want to have a panel with just a bunch of law enforcement guys on here, so we can go at it and have some good discussions.
Yeah, I'll be glad to, because like I said, I'm not. I know a lot of times they talk about people like law enforcement being against guns, being against a 2A and whatnot, and I am the complete opposite. And most of the people around here where I work and guys I work with, now we're all for it. So that's why I do this. That's why I have fun on YouTube, and I appreciate you having me on here tonight.
Okay, you're welcome. You're very welcome, brother. We'll see you again next time.
I'm gonna slip out.
Okay, peace. All right. Yeah, we're probably armament and access. We're probably not gonna go that much longer. I don't know if there's anything that anyone out there wants to add or ask me before we go off, because we're gonna be gone for a little while. Like I said, you guys, there's ways that you guys can keep in touch with me. We are gonna put stuff out, and I'm still going to be posting things and all that. And of course, you can always go back and look at the older videos that we have in the episodes. And you know what, guys, there's also a ton of videos that we have been putting up that because we literally have been posting every single day. So there's a bunch of videos up there. I know YouTube is doing weird things with the algorithm, but if you guys look around on the channel, you'll find cool things. You know what? Even watch some of my car stuff or some of the watch stuff or whatever else we have going on. So
some more car stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to give an opportunity to Babyface and Walter. I don't know if you guys have some things to say on this momentous occasion.
Nah, we've got 200 more coming up. Stay tuned.
Yeah. That's
hour there. Yes.
Just 200 more. That's all.
We got another 200 coming. No, don't worry.
Patrick is all the way on board. Like Patrick, you can attest to this. Really quickly. I mean, if you guys don't know how I met Patrick, tell these people how we met each other. Just real quick. I know we're not going to go on for another hour, but tell us real quick.
Hank,
car accident. Car accident.
I was watching a video and I was looking up an RFB, found Hank's channel, realized that I recognized the range he was shooting at. And so I messaged him and I was like, hey, I got some cool stuff. Do you want to try it? It was right when the Beretta came out. The M9A3 came out. And I was like, hey, I have an M9A3. It's like the first one on the market. You want to shoot it? And we met up. And then I think he let me come to the range, come to the Hacienda and shoot. We did a video with the SBR, the 9mm SBR. And then it somehow just went from there. I don't know how it progressed beyond that, but man.
Yeah, I think when I met Patrick at Gainesville Target Range, I try to pick a neutral ground because he could be crazy.
That's right.
And obviously he is crazy. But I hit it off with him immediately.
Hank's not that great of a judge of character, clearly.
He's a good guy. I immediately saw that. You are a good guy, man. And Patrick's done a lot of stuff to help me. I don't pay Patrick or anything like that. He totally volunteers to do this thing.
Parts every now and then from the Hacienda.
Yeah, that's fine though. It's fine. It's totally well deserved. So I wanted to thank, since we've got Patrick here, I wanted to specifically thank him for, not just this podcast. He's been helping me out. You've seen him here for a long time. So I want to thank him. Walter.
Yes, sir.
Someone asked me this the other day, how the hell did I meet you? So I figured this is probably a good thing.
You started All right, I'll tell you how it happened. He just called me and said, hey, can I come by? And I was like, I was at the shop, and he goes, sure, you guys can come by.
Yeah, I think remember it was Peter Palmer that introduced us.
Well, yeah, I really wanted to meet Peter, not you, but
Wow.
Yeah, but you knew Peter Palmer before, right? Because I think he had one of your 50s.
Yes, but I did not know that he was him.
Oh, you didn't know? Okay.
No, I didn't know he had. I saw him on Top Shot, and then when I met him, he goes, "Oh, I got one of your uppers." Like, "Oh, cool," and yada yada yada. So
yeah, and that's how we met Peter Palmer. From if any, you guys are gun guys. If you ever saw the TV show Top Shot, so Peter was he is, excuse me, a Marine. He's
because you're always a Marine once
always
you're a Marine.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a Marine Scout sniper. I can't even remember how I met Peter, but he's one of my really good friends in this. He's a really good dude. He was in Florida. He actually spent a lot of time with us.
He was out working his
MS Clean. Yeah, the MS Clean kit, which is something that Peter invented. And that's how I met Walter, man. We've been rocking and rolling for a long time.
Speaking of that,
you know, I don't pay Walter, but he pays me.
Yeah,
Huh?
well, yeah.
I didn't realize he came up with MS Clean Kit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's our buddy Peter Palmer. Absolutely, give that a good show. If you guys haven't heard of this,
his name always to me sounds like you have a lisp.
Yeah,
Peter Palmer. It sounds like you're supposed to say Palmer with a slight lisp.
This is the double. This is a double thick MS Clean where you can. It's shaped like a magazine. Will fit in an ammo pouch. But you can put all your cleaning stuff in it.
Yeah.
So
I have one of those down in the safe with a bunch of 22 in it still.
Yeah, I wonder where you got that.
We all got that. We all got that. So, you know, Peter's a really cool guy. That's how I met Walter. Walter and I have been rocking and rolling. I mean, you know, I think I don't know if I'm crossing the line, but I think we're friends. I think we're like brothers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Let's see. How do we say this? I don't take to a lot of people like that I just meet out of the blue, because you never know. People they want to be your friends for different reasons. You know, I mean, it's like, some want to be your friends because they want to be your friends. Some want to be your friends because they want something. Hank wanted something. But anyways, no, we're fine. Yeah.
It's been fun. And think about this. Like, Walter is a manufacturer. He spends, he's got a small family run business that they work in all day. And in these 200 episodes, Walter's probably been in at least 100.
At least, yeah, probably more than that. Yeah.
Walter runs in late, dirty from the shop, and is eating food while.
Well, like today, I ground this butt pad for this gun, and I decided to do this 15 minutes before I left the shop.
Yeah,
that's how I get inspired sometimes. I'm like, hey, let's do that. Let's fucking start doing it.
I think the funny thing is the eating during the show was originally just kind of like
that's rude.
Everybody hated it. Yeah, they were like, "That's rude," and now it's just become a thing.
And so the reason why I'm saying all this, even Chris B that's here, Chris, we haven't actually met yet, right? In person. Have we met?
Never met. This is how. This is the second time I've even been on here. Like I said, I made the historic episode, but it's neat. I've chatted with you guys. I bought a Neotech off I love.
I'm so happy to hear that it's kicking ass right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you I had read one of the reviews, and it was from somebody in the service, and they said the dude dropped his rifle on a halo jump from 30,000 feet, and they picked the rifle up, and the EOTech still worked. And I went,
Jesus,
wow, oh
yeah,
okay, that model, that specific model. So
that's awesome.
But no, I've never, and that's the neatest thing. We're friends on Facebook. We're friends here. When you meet people that are like-minded thinkers, and that's how we make friends. That's how I was taught. The Clover Tack, I've been on his podcast. All these guys, man, we're just meeting people and we're connecting.
Yeah, and Chris, you're on the what's Tyven called the show? The Freedom of the People.
Yeah, we the people podcast. Yeah, I wasn't on the last time because I was supposed to be, and at the last minute something happened, and I had to go take care of things, and I was all ready and going to do it, and then crap, this happened. So, but yeah, I'm part of that. When I get a chance, I know Walter was on.
Yeah, I was on last time. Yep,
last one.
Yep.
Yeah. So you know what I mean, and Lola's telling me not to make this run long or whatever, but I think what I want to say is that this is the whole meaning of social media today, right? People need to become friends. In some cases, you never meet, but you still look out for each other and do things. And in some cases, you do meet and you become lifelong friends. And that's the whole point of this thing. It's not just us guys here on the panel. It's all the people. We still have over 100 people in the chat. These are the people that support us and help us do this thing. And Lola and I want to thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of our heart. We would not be able to do this without you guys out there and all the other things you do and all the crazy stuff that I get into that you guys support me. We appreciate it. Are you coming on, Lola? There you go. Okay, there goes Lola. She's coming on the show. So we want to thank all you guys. Go ahead.
What?
No, do you want to say something?
No, I'm just saying hi to the
Okay. There she is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we can't hear you so much, but I'm assuming that you're saying that Hank Strange is really gorgeous at this moment.
All right, Lola, right to the solar plexus.
So anyway, we do thank you guys. You know, I know it's not easy for people to watch this for hours on end and day after day.
Quite painful most of the time.
You're telling me.
It's not easy for these guys, for like Walter, Babyface, and all the guests that we've had on these 200 shows. It's not easy for those people to come on. They take time out of whatever it is they do in their life, and they take time away from their family and their friends and stuff like that, and come on here and hang out with us, and we appreciate it. So,
and not everybody else that does blogs goes for 2 hours either. That's another thing to notice too.
Oh yeah,
because it ain't easy.
It's like a marathon.
Yeah, it ain't easy. So
does it 5 nights a week.
Yeah.
Oh, ow. Yeah.
Well, most people only do 1 hour a couple nights a week.
Yeah.
You do it 2 hours 5 times a
be
week.
thankful. So. Initially, I wanted to do this 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Wow. Did Lola slap you and say no?
Yes. Oh, we argued big time about that.
When we first started, we were doing it every day. I did it every day for like 2 weeks or something, right?
And then you're like, can't do this. No more.
Yeah. And then Lola was like, I gotta have the weekends. So
Hank, I want to say this, that you got a very awesome wife, because without her behind the scenes,
oh God,
I made a comment, I don't know, last week, I said, something, without Lola doing what she does and keeping you going and the scheduling, you'd just be sitting in the corner babbling, trying to keep up. You just
pretty much.
What's next?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're behind the scenes, Lola.
Yeah, you guys don't know.
Thanks,
I've known Lola for 22 years. There's lots of things in my life that people always wonder how I could do shit, and why I have things or whatever. So there it goes, right there.
Oh,
Lola Strange.
That's props to Lola.
Yeah. So, all right. So you know what? We're gonna wrap it up. Okay, Lola, you can get out of here. Come on, woman. Get going. All right, so listen, I don't want to go on and on. It's Friday. People need to go off and do things. So
feels like Friday this week. I don't know why it doesn't.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week.
It feels like Thursday because Monday was
Sunday. Oh, that's right. We had that screwed up holiday stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Screwed up holiday stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that wasn't screwed up, but just
the most important one to me.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Last Monday. So
yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see you guys in a week. We'll keep in touch with you guys. Watch the videos that we're gonna throw up and things that already exist out there and all that. Watch all the people who came on. They've got lots of great content. Check them out. Thanks to everyone, by the way, for supporting us. ATI Outdoors, one of our sponsors. Thanks to those guys from ATI Outdoors. We would not be able to do this. They've recently come on, but they're really good guys. And I'm going to bring you lots more stuff with them. Just because it's not just because they came on. I've always done stuff with these guys and liked them, as well as Big Daddy Guns, of course. Big Daddy Guns has been here from the beginning of us doing all of this. Andrews Custom Leather, as I spoke of before. Sam Andrews is one of my oldest friends in this, doing all of this stuff. He's been supporting me back from way back, and as a matter of fact, the #1 video on my channel is from Sam Andrews. It's almost 600,000 views.
How it's made.
Yeah, how it's made videos. And I cannot forget this dude right there, Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms, kicking ass. The whole Killer Keller family and the support and everything that they've done for us.
Here we are.
Yes, exactly. That's what we have in common. We're all crazy. And so, and Babyface, man, you're my bro. All right, guys. Chris, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thank you. We will see you when we come back. Peace. Hit me up if you need to talk. If you need to talk to me about anything, hit me up. We are out of here.